Do not worry.
What up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new Do Not Worry stream. Happy Monday. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you from the heart of Lebanon in the 09. I'm your man. I'm your Lebanese friend. How's it going, friends? International friends. Hello, hello. We got a bunch of people in the chat. We got Mac Lopez, Haley D, Sarah Huaydat. Sarah, do I have exciting news for you? Miles Murphy Cork, Jim D. Dukers, Marina Nimis, Mac Lopez, I'll call you out again. Politics, Victoria, hello. The Nimis sisters, it's great to have you both here. Kate from Canada, I almost read your name as Castrada. There's a lot of das at the end. Raspberry Experiment, hello. Love from Indianapolis, well, hello. I had a friend who used to call it Indianapolis. There was like a basketball World Cup that was happening there years ago. I was like a child. I was like 10 years old. I remember my friend was like, my parents are going to Indianapolis. I was like, the word Indianapolis is weird. Like, how do you read that? Unless someone says Indianapolis, even like Arkansas, Arkansas. Like, I have a bag that says the Arkansas something, and I always called it like, because it's like Kansas. You already have Kansas, and I know Hasan says Arkansas as well. I swear to God, it's a thing. Like, I think most brown people, when you read Arkansas, you read it as Arkansas, not Arkansas. Illinois, like, what are these names? You guys got weird ass names over there. Thank you. But Indianapolis is a cool name. Once you know how to say Indianapolis, you sound very American, right? It's like Seattle. What is Seattle? What are these names? Everything is weird. All the American state, like I know a lot of them, there's a lot of like Native American names. Those are probably nice, but like it does sound weird. Hello, Spooky. I like that, Jim. I like that. Beautiful. Everybody's gonna behave. Everybody's gonna be nice. Guys, welcome to the episode. I'm going to be streaming tonight. We're going to be talking about some, I tried to put everything in the title, some Lebanon updates. Hasan in Cuba. I've not, again, because we're living through war right now, my attention is mainly on like Lebanon and the war and the situation. So all these other news, I'm gathering bits and pieces on Twitter. Like, I'm not all that caught up on I've seen, I think, all the relevant clips of Hasan being there, but like, I know people are hating on Hasan because he went to Cuba and he has nice glasses and he has a nice shirt and they wasted. So we're going to talk about all of that. Ethan Klein's Instagram story meltdown. They're doing an episode right now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, just talking about Hasan being in Cuba. So the Chappell Roan drama, you know, I'm a big fan of Chappell Roan's music. A lot of you guys might not know that, but like her album was fucking badass. That shit was good. So I like her music. But did she behave appropriately with that child? Also, Justin Timberlake got arrested. I remember reading like tweets that like his lawyers were trying to stop the police from releasing his DUI footage because they're like, it's gonna ruin his reputation. So I was like, God damn, what's in that footage? I guess it leaked. Someone released that footage. I've only seen bits and pieces. So we're gonna watch some of that and react to drunk Justin Timberlake being asked to like walk a straight line or something. Lemon Mint Cat, thank you so much for the $2 donut. Says love from Mitch again. Michigan. What is that? What is Michigan? Michigan. Weird names. Weird city names. Los Angeles, like, I mean, I guess when you're used to them now, you know what I mean? But like, it doesn't sound weird now, but like, I don't know. How's everybody doing? Mac Lope says, I always accidentally read out Canadian instead of Canadian at school. Oh, that's funny. Canadian. Jess says, Anthony, did I tell you I was suspended from Twitter? I'm counting on you for my Twitter news. You're really? It's, yeah. It sucks not being, suspended, like you can't even check Twitter. That's crazy. I've been, anytime like I got suspended, it's like I'm not allowed to tweet, but I could still see other tweets. That is crazy. Sarah, what is my surprise? I'll just say this, okay? The situation in Lebanon is shitty. I don't want to celebrate anything, but like, let's just say there's only one cantina set left on bricking.com. And the other one has found a home, okay? I'll just say that. So if your mom is looking to get that set, Sarah, I would tell her to move fast because there might only just be one left. Yeah, Massachusetts is weird too. Massachusetts. But again, there's like a song, Massachusetts. No. Nogzolotl, hello. Hello, everyone. All right, let us first, speaking of Nogzolotl, members. I want to thank our lovely members, our beautiful members, everybody who's here supporting our show. We cannot keep the lights on here without our members, without our patrons. We love you. We appreciate you. You're going to see a members goal up here of 800 members. We're currently at 750 members because of all of your generosity, people gifting subs, people subscribing to the channel and supporting the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. Let me take a second to thank some of our lovely members who get exclusive members live streams every week. You know, with a war, a little bit of leeway. You guys have been nice about it. No one's been complaining. Ooh, Marina says, I have your Twitter notifications on. I get notified when you insult idiots. I just tried to like explain something to Sneeko a couple days ago as well. Because he's like, he posted something in Arabic like, hey, Lebanese people, we stand with you against the Jews in Arabic. I'm like, dude, why are you conflating Judaism and Zionism like that? You're not helping the case. I was like very nice to him. I like Sneeko's a dumbass. Like I was like, this maybe he's not listening to me. Then I was like, I'm a Lebanese dude in Lebanon telling you you're not helping. You're not helping matters, my man. Arkansas. Yeah, Arkan. Hey, Arkan. What's up with that ass, Arkan? Lovely members such as Mal.ware, Fleber Treaties. I like these names. Fleber Treaties, 1063. Luke Brown, 3242. KXX Nico. Sunni Jihad Warrior, let's go. No, now Brown Cow. Mo 3235. Childish X Lambino, let's go. Viking Unicorn, Hell for Michelle, Tyler Diet, Rena UG3HC, Stan Stanley 3, Cal 8796. I love reading members' names. It's fun. Mimi 2572, Eliza BC Def G, JBR 1704, Taya W. We go. Thank you. We love you. Nogzolotl, the $2 donor says at least gifted subs here actually go to people. They do. Unlike the H3 podcast where they get returns, people here actually get them. Isn't that nice? I did see that tweet. Was that real? Like how does that happen? Maybe it's like some kind of, maybe the person who gifted them like recanted their gift. Could that have happened? Members, we love you, appreciate you. I see you. Jake Suli, Toruk Maktu. Ewa! They tore down the tree of life. The life tree. Our patrons. We did not forget our patrons who are now getting exclusive content that no one else gets, not even our beloved members. Content such as Nour and Karine's fantasy board review. They're already working on their second book. I've heard Karine has chosen a second book. They're done with Bound to the Alpha, where the bears and the vampires and the dragons, no vampires, but the dragons and the bears and the shapeshifters and Chloe and Ethan and all that stuff, you know. Hermia Torres, hello. And our beloved patrons, thank you so much. Our God-tier patron, our one left standing, Ilyan Mujabereli, we thank you, we love you. I hope to see you at boxing this week. Superhero patrons like A Rose for You, Claudia, Jordan M, Preston Kroll, Muhammad Mroui, Maroon Bousleiman. Blonde patrons like Bam Venusaur, Daniel Nechle, Mercedes W, Mazra Life, Cole Drew, and Morgie, Fergus Grant, Maryam Ayad, Bilal Mughrabi, Nicolas Malouf, Tufik Fakih, Cassette Guy, thank you, Cassette Guy, and abductee patrons like Mother's Milk, a brand new member, Mother's Milk, thank you. Excited for the final season of The Boys. Jesse Hyde, Monica Jade, Selena Francis, Yusra Yusuf, Fab, Kara, Jim D. Dukers, Polish Pusher, Choky, Inc., Jenna, Jigglypuffer, Refuzz, Tedney, thank you all. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much. You got exclusive content over there. Thank you for supporting the show, folks. Just as I swallowed that water, Jim D. Dukers with a very generous, very lovely 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. Who we got? We got Bilal, Arsenal fan, Alexis, Zagi, Shunshuko, and not yo mama's friend, just got memberships. Let's go. Mabruk. You guys have wild ass names. You guys got some wild names. Jim, thank you so much. Guys, W's in the chat for our man, our legend, our Mukhtar, Mr. Jim D. Dukers. Thank you so much. Folks, some good news. On top of the 5 gifted subs, you guys want some better news? You guys want some good news, don't you? But bam! Look at this number right here. Look at this number right here, people. I don't know what is happening. We were at like 22,300 just a couple days ago. Something happened yesterday where there was like an influx of like donations. We are crossed $24,556. So that means that first 20K is going to to Nation Station to feed people, and so that money is already being transferred to my bank account. Not the full $21,700 something is being transferred to my bank account in the US. That is going to be transferred to me here in Lebanon in $4,000 or $5,000 chunks. Bam, bam, bam. I'm going to collect it all. Hand the first 20K clean over to Nation Station. That's 20K. We will film a little video there. I will take a photo of myself handing them 20K. Obviously, they know they're getting 20K. I've talked about it. They're getting $20,000, and then we have an extra $4,556. And don't forget, there's still super chat money. There's still super chat money as well on top of that. A few $100s. So we're almost at an extra $5,000. That is all going to feed the kitties and the puppies. All right, let's go. Animals, little lovely animals. We got Lesbian Seagull has just slapped us with the super sticker. Thank you so much. I can't see it. My YouTube is doing that weird thing again where I can't see the super sticker. Can someone describe the super sticker to me, please? What is this adorable sticker? Guys, we almost have $5,000 for pets. You understand that? $5,000 for animals. That is going to go a long fucking way. That is a lot of pet food. I don't know what to say. That's a lot of money for a lot of animals right there. So let's fucking go. Greatest community on the internet. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of our guests who showed up, helped make this fundraiser even more legit. Let's go. Thank you. Also, right before getting on live, I got a call from someone who was going to make an appearance on our fundraiser stream. They had reached out to me while I was doing the stream. They're also working on some big fundraiser event for Lebanon and Palestine in the US and some kind of big stream. So I might be a part of that. They're like, if you want to help, I'm like, of course, if it's charity involved in Lebanon and stuff, let's fucking go. And of course, Palestine. So also might be collaborating with someone else on their initiative to try to raise as much money as possible for Lebanon. Let's go. So we're trying to do everything, guys. We're feeding the people. We're feeding the pets. And then I think maybe 5K is good for animals. Whatever we go over that 5K, I know there's people collecting beds. They need beds, pallets for beds for people, blankets, stuff like that. Maybe we can, if we're lucky to cross 25K and anything over that first 5K, we can go to get bedding for people. Like people need so much. Like that's the thing. Food, bedding, animals. They need cash, just like pocket money. Here, just take some cash. I would love to just hand people money. You know what I mean? Thankfully, there's The World Sucks that is doing that, literally walking around handing people money. It's a great page on Instagram. Look them up. The World Sucks LB. They're doing great work as well. So if we can do anything to help them, I'd love to do that. They're often in our chat. The World Sucks. They're fucking awesome. So yeah, people are handling things from many different aspects. There's 2 people that I follow on Instagram that have been like slamming fucking blankets and like pillows and stuff for people. So like they're doing great on that. I might maybe if we go over that 5K, I might reach out to them and see if they need any extra funding for beds and stuff. And we can maybe even have them call in on the show, explain what it is that they need, etc. So Jess says you, Demi, and Chris, and Elias, and Marina should volunteer at Nation Station and do an IRL live stream. We're definitely going to do that. I'm definitely planning an IRL stream at Nation Station. I'm trying to figure out when. I'm trying to think if it's the same day where I go give them the money, and then we'll do a stream there. I'm just trying to, but like that's coming soon. Within 8 days, there's going to be an IRL stream at Nation Station. Now, a lot of you guys might be asleep or like, because it's going to be early Lebanon time. It's 10 p.m. now in Lebanon. It's going to be closer to like 2 or 3 p.m. Lebanon time, because I know their kitchen is the busiest at 4:30 p.m. So I don't know if a lot of you guys are going to be awake or around for an IRL stream here in Lebanon, but like I'm going to do it. We're going to do it, and you guys can watch the replay later. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely an IRL stream coming from Nation Station. I was able to get the phone number for the lady with the cats, with the 40 cats. So I'm going to try to get in contact with her. Once I have the money, I want to call her and be like, hey, we just want to give you a little bit of cash to help out. And it would be awesome to meet her, just like to film a little vlog at her house, just show you the cats essentially. And like, if that can help raise more money, like, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind meeting her and like trying to film something there. So I think I might have a way to I have a phone number. So that's already great. We'll try to meet her. I would love to film a video with her, but I don't want to put anyone on the spot. And I don't like to give like people money on like a camera, like, you know what I mean? Like not that I've done that, like the whole Mr. Beast thing, like, you know what I mean? Like I would rather just like film a vlog, you know what I mean? Like you guys know we're giving her money, but like it doesn't have to be the point of the video. Victoria Nimis, Marina Nimis' sister, has just become a member. What the hell? Thank you so much. The Nimis family, folks. The Nimis family is paying our bills here. Thank you so much, Victoria and Marina. The 2 amazing supporters. Victoria, we salute you. W's in the chat for Victoria. Welcome, Victoria. Lemonman Cat says it was a great stream. Daniel's song nearly made me cry. People were crying. We clipped it. We have a clip of it. We made it into its own video. That way it's up there. You don't have to look through anything or have trouble finding it. You know. So guys, almost $25,000. That's nuts. It's just, I really like, I can't get over this. This is such a massive number. So impressive. So thank you. You guys are genuinely making a difference in people's lives. I cannot thank you enough, and I can't wait to see like happy kittens and puppies and stuff. Like that's also cute. You know, and I'm gonna try, like, if we have $5,000, we can try to hit up 3 different associations, give everyone like $1,500, $1,500, $2,000, one, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, we want to spread the love around as much as we can. Okay. With all that said, Chris says we cried at the smut. You made people cry at the smut section. Trump Taki, you were reading the smut, Chris. Trying to act all innocent. Ba-bam. Okay, folks. Let me see how long we can go. So Pete Hex.
Member.
Is there music in the background of this? God damn, man. So Pete Hexeth shared this video from 5 years ago, actually. This is a video from 2026, 115. Before, no, so sorry, it's from this year, but before Operation Epic Fury commenced. So Pete Hexeth, this is the shit he's kind of sharing on Twitter. Let's see the kind of good, positive America. What does this veteran, what does this current soldier have to say to Americans? I swore an oath.
Everybody wants my freaking opinion on what's going on in the country right now. I'm not going to give it to you. You know what I am going to tell you? If you're a Marine, if you're a service member of this country, the United States of America, you got freaking one overall job and one overall mission is to be combat ready. You understand? If
Look, I don't want to make fun of the guy's teeth. He's got okay teeth for the most part. People have teeth of all shapes and sizes. Teeth don't have to be perfect, okay? Don't have pressure and stuff, but like, just this guy's kind of an asshole. So
something happens and we go to freaking war today, tonight, your job isn't to be ready for a PFT. It's not to be ready for a freaking CFT. It's to be ready for combat.
It's to shut the fuck up. Your job is to shut up, put your boots on, pick up your rifle.
And if the balloon goes up, you and me and every freaking buddy else, we're getting on a plane, we're getting on a ship, and we're going to go forward. And you know what? You're going to leave every freaking thing that you got here stateside behind. And that includes your feelings about everything. All right? Don't freaking forget it. Sergeant Major, out.
I mean, what the? Just go there, you sack of meat. Take your sack of meat body. Don't think, leave your brain at the door if you got one. Okay, just take your shit and go kill whatever brown people the Epstein class tells you to kill. It don't matter, okay? Don't be a pussy, be a man, okay? Alpha shit. Now, by the way, I don't mean to be a pussy. That's what he would say. You know what I mean? Leave your shit, leave your feelings, you little snowflake, out the door. We got to go kill some brownies.
Everybody wants my freaking opinion on what's going on in the country right now.
Submit, okay? Just submit. You gave up your free will when you joined the military, okay? You gave it up. Now just shut up and serve. Is my audio okay?
Now, I'm not going to give it to you. You know what I am going to tell you? If you're a Marine...
Anyways, yeah. So, Pete Hegseth fucking shares, like, 100%. Let's go. Like, imagine sending this message to your military. We want you to not think. We want you to act and not think. Just fucking pack your shit and go. Imagine the head of the Secretary of Defense, essentially, encouraging this. Don't you want your soldiers to have like a conscience, to have, you know what I mean, ethics or morals? Like, hey, maybe this is right to do, maybe this isn't right to do, etc. 1 second. I'm trying to see if. I want to see if Demi can bring something to eat because my ass hungry and I didn't prepare nothing. Okay. Let's move on to Kate from Canada. Just became a member. We got 7 new. Thank you so much, Kate from Canada. We appreciate you. Everybody show Kate from Canada some love in the chat. Thank you so much. We got 7 new members today. Let's go. You know what sucks? Mac Lopez says, you know what sucks? There's good people that are unfortunately in military branches who don't want to get drafted. Yeah, I know. But if you don't want to get drafted, don't join the military. But America makes it so that they encourage people to join the military because they give you health care and they give you education. They take advantage of poor people. It's crazy. We've not remember when Sean the Black was on our show with Comrade Casey and James. He was like, "Where did they try to recruit him from? Like his high school? Like someone tried to like kind of technically kidnap him and get him to like join the military? Like it's crazy the tactics that they used to get people. Cedar Down Under slams us with 20 gifted memberships. Cedar, I come from a land down under. Women blow and men plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. That's Cedar Down Under. That's way too generous. W's in the chat for Cedar Down Under. With a 20 gifted, we've got 27 new members, folks. 27 new members today. Brittany Simon got a membership as well. Let's go. A lot of awesome people got we got Muslim Americana. We got Drum Ice. Hasan Abi Fangirl got a membership. There we go. Van Codes. A lot of awesome people there. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you so much. Let's go. Brittany Simon was the first one to get it, too. Amazing. Ingenious Baboon says, hoot. Thank you. It is a hoot. This is the equivalent of a hoot. Very good. Thank you so much. See it down under. That's way too calm. That's way too generous. We absolutely love you. Thank you so much, everyone. Kangaroos in the chat. Koalas in the chat. I won't. Australian flags in the chat. All right. And again, anytime you want me to perform Land Down Under, I got you. Traveling in a fire combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombie. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, do you come from a land down under? Women, what is it? Women go and men plunder? What? Land Down Under. For a song that I love so much. Because he sounds like African. Like the lyrics like doesn't sound like Australian. Are they Australian? Who are they? I don't know who men at work are. I'll be honest with you guys. Traveling in a fried out combi. On a hippie trailhead full of zombie. Bow, 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 bow. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, do you come from a land down under? Boom, 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 boom. Women glow and men plunder. Boom, 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 boom. Can't you hear the thunder? Boom, boom. You better run, you better take cover. There we go. Buying bread from a man in Broso. I can't stop. It's too good. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. Boom, 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 boom. I said, do you speak my language? They are Australian. He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. God damn. It's too good. The song's too good. Okay. Let's move on from this happy song to a sad and somber moment. Okay. A sad and somber moment. Israel was attacked. Okay. Updates from Israel. Israel reports a catastrophic situation in Arad with over 100 wounded, 6 dead, and others trapped under the rubble. The health ministry has declared a state of maximum emergency, and the incident is being treated as a mass casualty event with military helicopters evacuating the injured. Trigger warning. This was an attack by Iran, a successful missile attack, successful in terms of like it hit the target. I'm not saying successful in terms of anything else. But like whatever they wanted to hit, they hit something. Okay, it looks like a lot of civilian casualties. I've seen some pretty disturbing videos of like people being at home and then just being hit, like just the glass coming in, just like stuff that reminds me of the August 4th blast that I was in. Like it's just traumatic in the sense that like I can't see the sort of thing. I don't want to see graphic explosion footage. So I think this is just from far. There's nothing too crazy about this right here. It's just like you'll see the smoke and stuff rising. This is what Israel looks like. I mean, hey, doesn't feel so nice, does it, huh? Civilians being bombed feels kind of shit, doesn't it? Israel. Not fun. So why don't you stop doing it? If you stop bombing other countries, maybe this won't happen to your people. If you stop bombing other civilians, maybe your civilians won't get bombed. Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever thought of that? I mean, it sucks, right? Everything. This place got smashed. This place got smashed. Those Iranian missiles did some work, man. Look at this, bro. It looks like, gotta say it. Looks like Dahya. Looks like what you're making my country look like. Doesn't feel so nice, does it, huh? Losing your roads, losing your streets, buildings collapsing, people dying maybe in their sleep. Doesn't feel so fucking nice, does it now, motherfuckers? Yeah, looks pretty shit, doesn't it? Guess what else looks like this? Gaza, all of it. All of southern Lebanon. 150 villages and counting. The suburbs of Beirut. Beirut, a huge chunk of Beirut looks like this. Doesn't feel so fucking nice, does it now, you Zionist fuckers? I hope this is mainly physical damage or nothing else. 6 dead, that's pretty bad. Wounded, that's massive. That's a massive fucking number. I mean, how is it not more than 100 wounded? Look at this. Violence begets violence. Violence begets violence. You want to bomb people? You're going to get bombed back. Okay? And when you don't show sympathy to the world, don't expect the world to show you sympathy at this point, because your people celebrate the death of my people. Your people make social media trends out of Palestinians dying. Okay, your people have songs charting at #1 on your fucking radio that is all about murdering Palestinians. The podcasts you listen to have 2 motherfuckers talking about how they would love to go to a concert with footage of Palestinians in the background suffering. So don't you come at us asking for fucking pity or sympathy when this is what you cause all around the region. And untold deaths. We have over 1,000 dead Lebanese people, over 100 dead Lebanese kids. Okay? You want this shit to stop? You stop doing shit on your fucking end, you motherfuckers. I'm saying the dumbest shit ever. Jim, thank you so much for being here and for gracing us with your presence. I'm glad I caught that message. Love you so much. Have a great night. You guys want hearts in the chat for Jim. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Yeah, what do you expect? You got bombed. Doesn't feel good, huh? What are you doing? Like, what are you asking for? Oh, look, they bombed the innocent house. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, doesn't it? Well, what do you want us to tell you? Stop fucking doing it. Wait to shut him out. Hey, there's close-up footage of. Okay, look, Candace Owens. Nut job, but Candace Owens. It's a pretty base take from Candace Owens. She says Iran has a right to exist. Also, they warned they would strike, which I have been reliably informed makes them the most moral army in the world. Lastly, the children harmed were used as human shields. Did I miss anything? So she's just hitting people that are upset about this with the typical points that they use to defend Israeli actions. We warned the Palestinians. We gave them a heads up to leave, you know. They'd been informed to leave. Also, they use people as human shields. So if anyone is dead, it's just a human shield. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You guys want to dish it out, you just got to learn how to fucking take it. What do I say? What can I say? You want to dish it out? You got to learn how to take it. Sorry, guys. Deciding what we're going to have for dinner. I come from a land down under. Iran has every right to protect itself. Of course. Bobex Mumenko. Where are you messaging from, Bobex? Bobex Mumenko, let me guess. I mean, Eastern Europe. Bobex. Albania? I'm probably totally off, aren't I? Interesting name, Bobex. Insane close-up footage of one of the ballistic missiles. Thank you, Elon Levy, for this great video. I mean, horrific video, of course. Trigger warning, everyone. Bam! Scary shit, you know, of course. Damn, that is fucking crazy, man. That's like a fucking Goku attack. Kamehameha. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's floating in the sky. Kame, yame. Bang. It looks like Goku's on the right side of history. Goku, what you doing bombing Israelis? Someone should, no, that would be insensitive. No one should make an edit with a Son Goku floating in the sky, you know. Dan, what time do you have dinner? I should have dinner sooner. I'm late to have dinner right now. My bad. Well, why am I apologizing to you? I'm busy, that's why. Oh, here's this lady.
I'm currently at a civilian neighborhood in
what's
Israel.
This guy's name?
This is not...
Isn't this guy on 2
I'm
IG?
Karen.
I forgot his name. I used to follow him on Twitter before I got banned on my old account. I can't remember his name. But this guy like yells at Jenk all the time, doesn't he? So here is a Karen, an Israeli lady, being like, oh, look, they bomb civilians.
I'm Karen, and I'm a lawyer.
Hi, Karen.
I'm currently at a civilian neighborhood in Israel. This is not a military objective. Targeting this place is a violation of international law.
Hey, Karen.
Should I just play your two nice boys and say international law? I don't give a fuck about international law. Let's fucking find these two fuckers. Where do I have the footage to talk about these fuckers? YouTube. Two nice Jewish boys. I don't use their sound, but international law. Two nice Jewish boys podcast. Huh? International law. They're still at 10K subs, you fuckers. Fucking losers. Okay. Where can I find those fucking clips? I used to have I have them somewhere.
So Israel supposedly has withdrawn from the Jenin refugee camp in the West Bank. Also reportedly killed.
Look at these two fuckers, bro.
Yeah, most Jewish.
They wouldn't.
Israelis.
They wouldn't post. They wouldn't talk about it like I am.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't post. They wouldn't say I pressed it.
Balls of steel.
But they would press it, right? Like if they were in a closet alone, they would. They wouldn't even hesitate.
Mm-hmm.
Someone came to them and Hadar said, "No one will know. You press this, all the Palestinians are gone." You'd be like, "Fucking hey, is there another one?" If you gave me a button,
So
to
funny.
just erase.
Yeah, those fuckers. Yeah, they're like international law. Anyways, we don't have to find it now. Let's go back to this lady complaining about international law. Hey, lady, international law didn't help the Palestinians. It's not helping the Lebanese people. It ain't gonna help you now. Bang. Okay, Dumbo.
This is Gaza. Do you think
I'm Karen, and I'm a...
Karen, even the way, like even the way this just Karen. Like, could you make the name Karen even more Karen? I'm Karen. Hello, I'm Karen. Stop. The name Karen already has a horrible stigma around. I'm gonna admit something to you guys. My sister's middle name is Karen. Okay, that was long before Karen was seen as a horrible name. Okay, now don't ask me why her middle name is Karen. I guess maybe my dad was going for like the whitest name he could think of, so that my sister could like easily pass by, like, you know, customs at airports. My dad, I think, named us for airport convenience. Love you, Dad. Kambar. My middle name is more of like a middle name for like a familial thing that I'm stuck with, etc. Someone's last name, whatever the thing is. It's not Karen, but like I don't want to see the name Karen go through the mud more than it already has. Okay, it's my sister's middle name. All right, middle names are precious in America. So my sister does not deserve this, Karen. My middle name is Kambar. It's like an Assyrian name, Kambar. But my whole thing is fucked. My real last name, I've said this before, is not Sargon. It's Devarda. From Varda. I am the descendant of Malik Kambar Devarda, the last king of Assyria. My real name is Anthony Sargon Devarda. Let's fucking go. I kind of want to legally change my name to Devarda. It sounds way more badass. Sargon is cool as well. It's rare. But like Devarda, holy shit, that shit's royal.
I'm Karen, and I'm a lawyer.
Hi, Karen.
I'm currently at a civilian neighborhood in Israel. This is not a military objective. Targeting this place is a violation of international law.
Hey, Karen.
What international law? What international? It doesn't exist anymore. Your country made sure, your country in the US made sure that international law means shit. You made sure, you've normalized this kind of fucking violence. You have normalized it in the eye. Well, I mean, normal people don't see this as normal, but you've made it so fucking every day. Oh, we bombed the hospital. We bombed the school. We killed the children, a museum. Khalas, who gives a shit? Fuck it. They're wiping out Lebanon. They're wiping out Lebanon as we speak. They're wiping out bridges. The Israeli army is advancing. Don't fucking talk to me about international law, lady. We're far gone. We in the wild zone now, baby. That's it. We fucking about now. This is what you wanted? This is what you wanted. This is what Israelis wanted from the beginning. You wanted fucking all-out shit. And we're still eating the... We had 1,000 dead. What are you talking about? You complain about 6 dead? That's cute. For the illik.
Aaron, this is Gaza. Do you think every building here was a military objective? Do you think even just some of those buildings might have been civilian areas? And do you think this might, just maybe, violate international law? Or does that only apply when Israel's the victim?
I'm Karen.
I think I could make a killing with TikToks like these, no? Just find a video of like an annoying Israeli lady and be like, hey, listen up, shithead. But like, here's my question. The Ellisons control American TikTok. What is Lebanese TikTok under? Lebanese TikTok should theoretically still exist under Chinese TikTok, right? Like, we're unrelated to your TikTok. Like, your TikTok has been fucked. You can't even say Zionist on there. But Lebanese TikTok, I'm still under the Chinese system, aren't I? I got nothing to do with American TikTok. How the fuck does that work? Can someone explain in the chat, please? Please, someone explain.
And I'm a lawyer.
Hi, Karen.
I'm currently at a civil.
Anyways. Fuck you, Karen. You ruined my sister's middle name. Also, the war with Iran is over. Man, I'm kidding, but like, yeah, this, my friend sent me this, like today, I think. It's like, look, check this out. A crazy development. I'm sure you've all seen this post by now. This is Donald Trump. I am pleased to report that the United States of America and the country of Iran have had, over the last 2 days, very good and productive conversations regarding complete and total resolution for our hostilities in the Middle East, based on the tenor and tone of these in-depth, detailed, and constructive conversations, which will continue throughout the week. I have instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period, subject to the success of the ongoing meetings and discussions. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Ba-bam. So, seems like they're panicking, okay? Their wallets are starting to hurt. Well, not them. They're probably getting pressure from a lot of the Arab countries. The Arab countries in the Middle East, folks. The GCC, I cannot describe how fucked they've been by all of this. Dubai, Saudi Arabia, everyone, Qatar, Bahrain. You know how much money they're losing? Bleeding money every single day. They can't export oil, the only thing they're good for and known for. Tourists are leaving, destroying the veneer of these indestructible, luxurious Arab utopias built on the backs of slavery. It's over. They fucked the world. So this war has been a complete fucking failure. They've not been able to achieve any of their fucking objectives, realistically. Yeah, they murdered Khomeini. All right, what else? Nola Magnolia, hello. Nina Daly, hello. Also, so people are explaining it. Okay, 1 second. Try it out and you'll know. My friend from university is heard. Yes, but your content won't reach America. Okay, so speaking of human rights, they also tortured a 1-year-old in Gaza. Yeah, I saw something. I saw like a headline that was crazy, Donna. So you can't type Zionist on Twitch. Well, at least you can still type it here, I guess. For now, you guys couldn't type Lebanon last time. Ooh, Victoria says, yay, Trump voice is getting seriously better. It helps when you do the hands. If you're just like, hello, I'm Donald Trump. And as soon as I'm Donald Trump. This is why, like, voice actors, dude, voice acting is acting. Like, you'll always give a better voice acting performance if you're, like, animated and moving. If you're just like, hey, yeah, what's up? You got to be, like, as if you're there, kind of. You got to play a role. That's why Andy Serkis is the GOAT. Fuck. So, pleased to report that the United States have been having serious talks with Iran over the last 2 days. Very good and productive conversations regarding complete and total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East, based on the tenor and tone. They don't mean Lebanon, by the way. A complete and total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East does not mean Lebanon. We are fucked. He's talking about America and Iran right now. Lebanon has nothing to do with this little celebration. Everybody's popping bottles. Iran, and it's done. We're in the shit. Israel is bombing bridges right now. We're going to talk about that. They're isolating the south for a ground invasion. Fun times. Fun times ahead. If I had a rocket launcher. If I had a rocket launcher, I would not hesitate. Bow, 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 bow. Anyways. Bow, 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 bow. Constructive conversations will continue throughout the week. I have instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period. So, okay, so it's not a full end of hostilities. Don't strike the power plants and energy infrastructure. So no more oil shit. Don't attack any more oil refineries, gas refineries, nothing. You're fucked the world up. They're still going to bomb, I guess, other targets. So for now, no more oil and hay. We're basically where the money's at. Their wallets hurt. They don't want to do that anymore. They're getting too many complaints. The world is fucked. Gas prices are going up. People can't ship shit to anywhere. Sarah asked, what did I have for lunch today? I had a sandwich. A kebab sandwich. It was a little bit late. It was an exit test. I see your test. I see your chat exit. But you have to have huge... I have massive hands. I do have... Trump has tiny hands. I have the opposite of Trump. I have the big hands, folks. I got the big hands, so it makes my impression less accurate. Military strikes are all over, so okay, yeah. So subject to 5 days again. Lebanon not included in this little party. Nahna, disclaimer. Lebanon not included. Batteries not included. Lebanon not included. Yeah, they should just have a disclaimer and everything. Like we made peace in the Middle East. Lebanon not included. Just do that. Just say that, Trump. Which is funny because this was literally yesterday. If Iran doesn't fully open without threat to the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours from this exact point in time, the United States of America will hit and obliterate their various power plants, starting with the biggest one first. Thank you. Like, he tweeted this out while he was in negotiations with them. He's like, we've been having great talks over the past 5 days. Literally yesterday, he's like, we will fucking kill the shit out of you. We will bomb your biggest power plant if you don't open the strait. Like, how? That's what's crazy to me. This was yesterday. How'd you get to this? Like, we've had great talks. It's been a great deal. Great working with you. You know what I mean? Yes, he's like, I'm going to kill the shit out of you. We're going to bomb the biggest power plant. That's how you do it? What's going on? Like, that's just confusing. You're sending mixed fucking signals. But that's what, they're fucked. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They've been flailing. They've been flailing for weeks. They've caused unspeakable chaos and harm and death in the area. Every child that's died in Lebanon is a universe that has died, and there's 100 dead ones. Then we're not supposed to be impressed or complain because, well, at least it's not 10,000, it's not 30,000, bro. Because Israel, they've just fucking played around, murdered a bunch of. It's like, bro, this is not a game. Like, you're killing people. Yeah, sharmuta. You're killing people. You fucking shayateen. You are murdering people. You're not playing Risk. You're not playing a video game. You're not playing Call of Duty. You're actually, like, killing people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know what to say, man. It's a fucking, look at this, a fucking game. How do you tweet this out 1 day before? Okay. This is really fucked. Because let's see the results of this war. Oops. We made a mistake. We launched it. We're going to stop. Don't bomb anymore because we're good. Peace in the Middle East. Okay. Very high trigger warning. Look away, guys. This is an Iranian woman filled her last moments after surviving the first hit of a U.S.-Israeli double-tap strike on her neighborhood in Tehran. We're not going to listen to the music. Trigger warning. This is very disturbing footage. Right before she dies, she says, I bear witness that there's no God other than Allah. Goddamn. Trigger warning, yeah? Fuck, bro. This is the liberation that's been spread all over Iran. This is why Iranian diaspora are celebrating. Look at the fear and these people are living every single fucking day. So, I don't know, man. One moment. Let me check it on my laptop, on my PC. Easier. One second, folks. I'm just going to check if I have tomato sauce. I'll be right back. Your boys got that tomato sauce. I do. I got red. Damn, let's go. It's looking like some gnocchi, folks. Gnocchi. Delicious. Gnocchi. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's delicious. 22 Bishopsgate. Okay, Rabbi Shmuley. I just want to thank Rabbi Shmuley for being probably the absolute worst PR for Israel. Okay, I just looked at... the video is irrelevant. Just look at... He put out this tweet. Okay, just a video of when President Trump needs our public support for his incredibly brave decision to finally degrade Iran. Okay, by the way, he needs our public support instead of O-U-R. He wrote R. This was probably fucking wasted at some like fucking
sure they
pool
never
party.
get
Look at his fucking clothes. Like, this guy's
Hi,
trying to
everyone.
act as a victim. Partying at a fucking pool. You know what I mean? He's like, he's on some fucking rooftop party, wasted as fuck, on some fucking drugs. Be like, he needs our public help. Okay, just look at that video. This guy's got a lot of fucking followers. 120 likes. No one gives a shit about this. And 1.3K comments. This guy has like a negative ratio of like support. Like anytime this guy speaks, Israel loses 5 supporters, I feel. I think he's great for that, but like how? Like, they should stop him. Like, how haven't Israelis neutralized this man? Like, he's a threat to your country at this point. Like, stop this man. That's it. Look at this. 120 likes to 1.3K. And if you go to his account, it's all like this. 232K followers. Okay, every time he puts out a tweet, 12 likes, 36 shit comments, 19 likes. What are these fucking numbers? These are either all fake followers or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, what is this? What are you doing? How's this man even famous still at this point? No one gives a fuck about him. 14 likes, 52 comments. He's just getting shit on constantly. I think he's only relevant because of like CNN and Piers Morgan. He's just a good little punching bag. Nothing. 1.3K. What are you saying here?
Hi, everyone. An Iranian missile penetrated Israel's vaunted aerial defense system and injured about 100 people.
You couldn't think of wearing maybe a shirt that's less fucking festive if you're out there mourning people that are dead. You're sad for the Israelis that are killed. You wear this fucking shirt to be like, hey guys, a horrible attack just happened. If you don't have a better shirt, don't make the fucking video right then or right there. People know. People have CNN. They're not waiting for your fucking updates. What the fuck are you, Wolf Blitzer? No one gives a shit. 2 watches. He's wearing 2 fucking watches.
As the Iranians are trying to strike Israel's nuclear reactor in Dimona. So the southern cities that I know well, Dimona, where my uncle lived, and Nour, they were hit very, very hard. And as the price of gasoline goes up, and it can affect the midterms, and President Trump is concerned about...
Motherfucker. People are 100 Lebanese children are dead. Prices of gasoline are going up, and it's going to affect the midterms. Fuck you. Fuck your gasoline. You deserve higher gas prices, and you fuck the midterms. Like, he's like, people in Israel are dying. He's like, the price of gas is going up for me. Like, dude, your own people that you love so much are like dying, and you have the gall, like you have the decency to like complain about your gas prices. Your countrymen, your fellow Zionist countrymen have just died because of an Iranian missile barrage. And you're like, my gas prices are going to go up. The midterms, we're going to lose the midterms. What the fuck, you fucking goblin? You fucking clout goblin. This guy's the most clout goblin-y motherfucker. He's just riding on Israeli deaths while at a fucking pool party. This is probably like outside of the changing rooms or outside of the locker room. You know what I'm saying?
Lived and Nour, they were hit very, very hard. And as the price of gasoline goes up and it can affect the midterms, and President Trump is concerned about the Democrats taking over the House, taking over the Senate, and as more and more allies are complained that the Straits of Hormuz are being closed by Iran and energy prices are going to soar, and as President Trump himself seems to wonder what's the out from this war in Iran.
Congrats, Iran. Honestly, like, Iran lost so much. Obviously, everything, all the people that have died, no one wins in war. But, like, Iran fucking handled themselves incredibly in this fucking war. What do you do? How do you stand up to two fucking superpowers like America and like Israel? You do what Iran did. You fucking make a mess, and you make the people that helped these two fucking bullies create that mess and like get you in that situation. You fucking make them pay. You fucking make everybody pay. They made everyone fucking pay. The whole fucking region, all of these Arab sheikhs, all of these countries with billions and trillions of dollars in investments and American deals, who thought they were safe because they made a deal with the devil. They fucking showed everyone their fucking ass. Did they lose more infrastructure than America and Israel? Of course. Did they lose more lives? Of course. Of course. How can you stand up to unlimited drone attacks and unlimited jet fire attacks and missiles? What can you do? They're going to lose more on the ground, of course. If that's how you think of war and if that's how shallow you are, then sure. But like, they just fucking smacked America and Israel, and Trump is fucking begging and thanking them for the good talks and for stopping the war, because they hurt them where it fucking counts and where these people only think of their fucking wallets and money. Oh no, gas, and we're not getting investment deals, and we're not getting this and the straight, and we can't ship our goods. Oops, oh, we fucked up. Iran fucked them, man. Iran just fucked them all. Bravo. I don't know what else to say, Jan. And people are evil, and the government of Iran, the people that want to topple their government in Iran, fuck the Iranian government. I don't give a shit. I got no loyalty to those motherfuckers. And if the people of Iran want to rise up, go for it. I'm just praising their defense and how they handled this fucking war against the two greater evils. The two greater evils. You can think Iran is evil? Great. Thumbs up. America and Israel, way more evil. If that's the scale, how evil? There's evil and then there's evil. So, if we even want to use the word evil, you're fucking with the horn. Look at this guy. Yeah, the horns are like...
Ron, let me just offer the following quick thoughts. Even if the war were to end in, say, 2 weeks, God willing, and Israel...
Yeah. There's no God where you are, my friend. You don't know what God is. Lady, look. We got some good Israelis, guys. Look at this lady. Just an Israeli woman screams at Israeli National Security Minister Ben-Gvir visiting Arad after it was struck by Iran. She says, "You bear responsibility for all of these deaths. Get out of my city. Judeo-Nazi. You are a Nazi." There we fucking go. This lady's based. One of 12 leftists in Israel. This one right here. This is interesting.
Like,
I've talked about Dubai Bling. Dubai Bling is a show on Netflix. It's like kind of like Housewives of like Dubai and stuff. Imagine Housewives, but instead of like Housewives, it's like Dubai influencers and like micro celebrities hanging out, just following them. It's like a reality show. One of my friends, one of my ex-coworkers, I wouldn't call him like a friend necessarily. One of my ex-coworkers, Marcel Dufour, was one of the senior producers, maybe even the creator of the show. So I know some of the people behind the show that like directed a lot of it and made a lot of it. It was a huge hit on Netflix. They did 3 seasons of it. Anyways, one of the guys from that show, I think his name was Bassem. I can't remember exactly what his name was. His name was Bassem, controversial figure on the show. He's a rich like Dubai dude, okay? Here he is talking about how people in Dubai feel. Maybe not all of them, but like some of them, okay? That's an interesting perspective to get. He's like a rich Dubai guy, okay, with a bunch of businesses, whatever the fuck. Kind of annoying. He's kind of an asshole on the show, but like...
Just address the elephant in the room. Can we just, like, forget politics and can we just address the elephant in the room? Can we just like forget politics and just talk common sense? It's not that Iran attacked Israel, it's that Israel attacked Iran, and that our region, so the GCC, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, Bahrain, all told the US that we don't want this war because we know that we're going to get dragged into it. Can we just understand that Israel is creating a big problem in our region? Can we just understand that these people do not want good for us? Can we just understand?
So at least this guy recognizes, although it is Iranian missiles that are hitting the GCC in Dubai and Saudi Arabia and Bahrain and whatever, he's like, okay, but like Israel's the reason for all of this. So at least he knows where to put the blame. So for that, respect.
Understand that the United States and Israel are jealous from
Ibrahim, his name was Ibrahim, that's right. Ibrahim, folks. This guy is Ibrahim from Dubai Bling.
the success of the GCC, in particularly the United Arab Emirates, in particularly Dubai, and that our leaders and our government did everything that was needed to be done to create peace in the region, but yet problems are still coming from that side.
Yeah, Yusuf says, then kick their military bases out. Sharmut says, kick their military bases out. You can't just create peace. You don't expect peace with military bases there. I mean, look, he's trying, okay? It's not his fault.
Like all of the years of success and hard working and everyone doing everything to create something that has not been created before, they want to take it just because they
The hair looks good, my man. Don't worry about the hair. The hair is looking fine.
want instability in our region.
And also, look, he's like slobbering for Dubai, the amazing. He loves Dubai, so he's gonna be like, it's amazing. Yeah, he's not gonna talk about the modern slavery and the kafala system and how they built Dubai. How did Dubai look? How do you build buildings so fast in this heat? He's not gonna talk about that right now. So he's, again, take what he says with a grain of salt. It's just, I just like that he's blaming Israel. That's the only good thing about this video.
You know, when Israel created this whole genocide in Gaza, I said, today it's them, tomorrow it's us. And it happened. If we can accept a genocide on the Palestinian people, then it can happen anywhere in the world. If a government can kill blindly, it can happen to anywhere.
Yeah, but he's not. Look, if he speaks out against his government in Dubai, he gets kicked out like tomorrow. Okay, he can't say so. He's not going to criticize his government at all. He's not going to say anything to criticize Dubai or anyone in the GCC. So he's not going to put any blame. But like your governments stood there and let the genocide happen as well. Okay, don't forget that the only people that stood up for the Palestinians are Hezbollah and the Houthis. My man, that's it. Lebanon and Yemen. Not even our official governments. Like at least not in Lebanon. You know what I mean? It's the fucking. It's a part on its own. Decided like, hey, let's fucking get in there. Okay, no one did shit. Everyone let it happen, and everyone looked away and benefited from the system. And Dubai has normalized. Y'all have normalized relations with Israelis. Like Dubai, you'll see Israelis can go walk around in Dubai, man. That's interesting.
So I don't know what they want to reach. I don't know how long it's going to take, but let me tell you something.
No, he's not part of the government. He's like an influencer / reality television star on Netflix. He's on a show called Dubai Bling.
War does not benefit anyone except the ones that are selling the weapons. And we know who they are. Okay?
Actually, you guys can watch Dubai Bling. There's a lot of English in it. They speak English like 90% of the time, and you can even turn on subtitles. There's like a lot of like shit. These people get like fucking messy. The end of the series, like this dude gets like a bloody face by the end of the series. Like someone throws a plate at this guy's fucking face, and he gets like a slash in his face. This fucking guy. So y'all want some trashy like Dubai celebrities that you will hate? Absolutely. Check out Dubai Bling.
But what they don't understand is the amount of negativity that they create in our world will always fall back and haunt them. Today, when you kill an innocent person, an innocent civilian, that person's family, you've created enemies. And one day, if they don't attack you from their own country, they're going to attack you in your country. Not just kill. If you so much as hurt an innocent person, you have created an entire family of enemies. That is unnecessary. If my father, if you touched his toe, I will be the enemy of you for the rest of your life. I will plan and I'll find a way how to hurt you directly or indirectly.
Believe him. I believe this motherfucker when he says it. This guy is fucking ruthless on Dubai Bling. Believe him, okay? He will take down all of Israel. I swear to God, this motherfucker will find a way to take down Israel. He is so petty. This guy is so fucking petty, dude. He literally, like, just to screw over this woman on the show. Like he and it was probably like scripted and shit. Like he was beefing with this lady on Dubai Bling, and she had a company. He went and trademarked the name of her company under his name in like Europe. He's like, you can't. He's like, I own your company's name, by the way. So like this dude is fucking crazy. So if this guy wants to take out Israel, he will find a way. I promise you.
So you cannot hurt people and think that you're creating peace or changing a regime. It's not going to work.
People are saying he seems a little zesty. Listen, it's part of the show. You got to watch it. You know what I mean? On the show, on Dubai Bling, because it's the Middle East and stuff like that, you know what I mean? He is straight. And he actually has a wife who they don't show you at first, who's hidden, and now they're divorced. But he will never openly, you know. So, hey, whatever he needs to do to remain safe and be himself in Dubai, like, no, the Middle East is tricky with this sort of thing, you know what I mean? I also believe, I think he's Muslim, so maybe extra tricky if he's from a conservative family. Who are we to speculate? But like the whole world was speculating, but like it's hard in the Middle East for a lot of people. So I'm never gonna judge anyone for like not being comfortable to. But like as long as he's happy and doing his thing, hey, ain't my business. I'm gonna go get some honey. A zesty. That is a big spoonful of honey.
Every single drop of blood is counted. You cannot hurt and walk away and think that you're going to do something, that it's going to work. It's not. Iraq has not forgot about the people you've killed in Iraq. Afghanistan have not forgot. Congo, Palestine, everywhere. Any single person who was hurt, you're creating an enemy. And it's ultimately going to come back and haunt you. So the only solution is peace. Stop this killing. Stop this unnecessary wars. What the hell?
What the hell? Exactly. What the hell, Israel? What are you doing? Say it louder, Ibrahim. What the hell? Hidden Iron says, if someone was speculating about my sexuality in public, I'd be so annoyed. I know. Hello. It didn't help matters by being the star of a reality show, so that's going to be not against no one's business. But like, you understand why people would speculate sometimes. People are shitty. They watch reality show. They want to gossip and stuff. But the show tries to like sweep it under the rug, as they should. Like it's not the show's place. It's no one's place to talk about this. Like if a lot of people were commenting in the comments. It's just like it's a thing that is acknowledged on the show.
Lebanon, Palestine, Syria. Why? Can you imagine?
Jasmine says he seems like the type who will only attack people weaker than him and with minimal consequences for himself. That is true. He's an asshole. On the show, he's an asshole. Like I said, season 3, he gets a plate to the face and gets like slashed. This guy. Crazy shit. Let me try to see if I can find that clip at least. Goddamn. Will Netflix like sue me? No. Dubai Bling. Plate. This is what's fun about streaming. We just go on these little asides. Okay. A trigger warning. Okay. So he threw a plate at him. So at first, Ibrahim, he like smacks the plates and like sprays everyone with the food and shit. So then this guy gets upset and like throws a plate at him. So you see him grab his face, and then you see like they cut later, and it's like he's cut. He's got like blood and shit. It's crazy, crazy shit. Exit says he's very handsome, frankly. Dubai Bling. I'm gonna write it in chat, folks. Dubai Bling. There's a lot of English in that show, so you guys can actually watch it and enjoy it if you, you know. Y'all Americans can watch it.
Imagine how much good we can do if you took that money of the weapons and spent it on development and world peace and climate control and technology. How much money do you need to live? How greedy can you guys be? This is not greed. This is literally satanic. This is like shaitan wanting to ruin everything. Why? Because you're ugly? Because you're fat? Because you're old? Because you're disgusting? You think that controlling the world is gonna give you is gonna make you a god? You forgot that Allah is here? Habibi, you can plan all you want, but Allah's a decision maker. How many times has God proven that He's in power? How many times? How many times? You can be
Yeah, Israel, what, you doing this because you're fat and ugly? Huh? What the hell?
healthy your entire life, suddenly you get disease. There's no cure can help you with that. We're all gonna get buried and go under the ground. Same place. Stop this, please. And if anyone that loves me who's in control or in a government, please restrain all means of war. If any country retaliates against Iran, they're gonna give. There's a retaliation.
I mean, hey, look, is that his name, the Blooming Man, on TikTok? So yeah, this guy said, even Emiratis are saying the quiet part out loud. Israel is creating a big problem in our region. Speaking of Dubai, we've spoken about pets being abandoned in Dubai. This is a sad little video. Degenerates in Dubai abandoning their pets to die, all because they don't want to spend the money bringing their pets home. If they can be identified, their assets should be stripped, and then they can fend for themselves just like the pets they betrayed. Disgusting people. Truly hot on the little petties. Trigger warning in case you don't want to see. But I think in this case, we're going to see pets that are being helped and stuff, so it's all cute.
Meet Tofu the cat. Abandoned, terrified and injured on Dubai's roads, he didn't have much hope of survival.
Oh, he's an injured little handsome white boy. I love white cats now that I have Maki with this beautiful little white face. It's so expressive. I have an extra love for white cats now.
That was until his now owner Hannah rescued him and
the sweet little angel boy. Oh, little angel boy.
brought him home to the UK.
There's so many people out in Dubai who are rescuing animals, but now this is going to multiply. It's going to become such a bigger animal welfare issue. What I do not tolerate and what we cannot accept is people abandoning their animals. Animals are entirely dependent on humans.
Sadly, strays are common in places like Dubai, but since war began in the Middle East, a spike has been reported in the number of expats abandoning their pets in order to flee the country, with those responsible blaming things like
Oh, look at this little skinny boy, his little big paws. He's got big little paws. Look how big his little back paw is. He reminds me of when I first got Leopold, he had a big little paw. Sweet little baby boys.
like red tape forms and expensive fees.
Guys, we have almost $5,000 here because of you guys and because of the fundraiser that we did and all of you generous motherfuckers out there to feed little Lebanese kitties and Lebanese doggies. Let's go. They're not going to face the same fate as these little guys, I promise.
The process is straightforward and it is very possible. It's the cost. It's the additional cost of putting your animals into manifest cargo and the process and the agents and the handling agents in the UK that comes with that process. What would be ideal in this circumstance, in emergency evacuation circumstances, is that animals could be checked in as excess baggage and circumnavigate that extra piece of paperwork and extra piece of process.
In Dubai itself, charities and vet clinics are working overtime to try and manage this issue. But for some of the abandoned animals,
No, little kitty.
help may not come soon enough.
I can imagine what such a thing can affect a dog or a cat, especially a dog, if he has been left behind. He is used to his owner to feed him, to take care of him. So if once you change major things that your pet have used to it in his daily life, it affects him directly.
To try and help the rising number of animals left behind, the Dubai municipality
Okay, so they're giving them food and stuff.
has just launched 12 AI-powered feeding stations around the city.
Of course, AI powered in Dubai. It's got to be.
But with resources already overwhelmed, experts are urging owners to step up and take responsibility for their pets.
They consider, when they have a dog, they consider that they have a new piece of furniture
Kate, if you're posting emojis, I can't see them for some reason.
at home. So no, it's a responsibility. It's imagine even if you want to travel, would you leave your son in the street because you can't
My guy, I wouldn't I could never. Can you imagine abandoning your pets and leaving the house? They're look oh my dude, it takes a very special kind of person to abandon an animal. I'm sorry. I am sorry. There's a special place in hell for people who abandon. It's abandoning a child, man. A helpless fucking animal? Are you kidding me? Just leave them there, you fucking douchebag. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Like, no one's... Like, how many people have died in Dubai from these, like, rockets? It's scary, of course, and it's an inconvenience. Of course, maybe I'm speaking as a Lebanese person who's used to shit like this, but, like, you abandon a fucking angel animal?
For his like documentation. It's like a son. It's like a member of your family.
Dubai is often renowned for luxury, with some ensuring their furry companions have nothing but the best. But ultimately, it's those who keep their pets
Tofu.
safe and loved that make the best owners. Sophie Reaper, GB News.
Yeah, Allah, little baby. I'm so glad this little baby has a home. It's crazy now. Like, they're rescuing abandoned pets from Dubai. Like, that's how you know World War III is happening. They're rescuing pets from Dubai. Crazy. Little angel babies. Okay, someone made this AI video. It's kind of, we're not gonna discourage the AI part of it, but this is interesting, and I don't like this video. I'm gonna tell you why as well. If Lebanon lost South Lebanon, they're already making videos like, if we lost the South, like, no, mother, it's not. We haven't lost the South yet. They're trying to take the South. Everybody, relax for a second, okay? If we lost the South, we will lose these. Like, no, why is everyone already thinking like they've accepted, like, we've lost the South, they're taking the South, let's make Instagram reels about it. Like, what is happening in Lebanon? I want everyone to focus, okay? Keep your eye on the ball, okay? If Lebanon lost South Lebanon already, look at this. We're already mourning. The world would lose. Okay, there's going to be some AI. I apologize. I didn't make this. Cana, the land of the first biblical miracles. Cana, that's where Jesus made his first. Magdouche, where Mary waited for Jesus as he preached in Tyre and Sidon. Mardouche, folks, we are losing Mardouche. Stop it with the AI. Nabatea district, birthplace of Hasan Sabah, home to historic castles built to overlook the Holy Land, fertile... Yeah, by the way, South Lebanon... Elias, I didn't know that, but like, I know it's very fertile, but Elias is telling me it's like among the most fertile lands on Earth, like right up there next to Scotland. We have very fertile land over there. That's why the Israelis want it. You know what I mean? You can get some really tasty fruit up there. Chris sends $2 and says, I'm so curious to know if the owners are white. There's definitely a combination of white owners. There was this like French lady that we talked about a couple weeks ago who abandoned her dog. Look at these castles, man. Look at this. Look at this beautiful nature. Jazine. Oh my God, Jazine, bro. Home of one of the largest pine forests and waterfalls in the Middle East. Sidon. This. Oh my God. Knefe. I had to pause it with the Knefe. One of the world's oldest cities, archaeologically rich, pioneers of glass-making, soap, and seafaring. Biblical significance. Marja'yun, home to ancient Islamic and Christian shrines, shrine of Prophet Benjamin, location of the ancient stairwell, valleys and mountains. Bint Jbeil, home to ancient biblical towns, historical mosques and ancient churches, natural reserves and parks. The Litani River, obviously the largest river in the Levant and Lebanon's most vital source of water. Of course, it's about resources as well. Hasbaya district, ancient Jews and Islamic and Christian sites, agricultural significance, Lebanese heritage. Nour, important limestone coastline, natural resources, vital ecosystem. By the way, it's impossible for anyone to go there anymore now. They've destroyed all of the bridges leading to South Lebanon. Isn't that crazy? You can't get out, you can't get in anymore. This is Sur. I go to the beach there. It's fucking beautiful. Oh, this AI crap, man. Yeah, but you're not going to save it by posting on it on Instagram. You save it by how? The resistance, my man. Vive la résistance. So I don't like the fact that it's like, this is what they'll get. Like, I don't know, man. This is so fucking scary. This is like a third of our country, man. This is a massive part of our country. Can you imagine me not being able to go to my country anymore? I guess Palestinians know what that feels like, right? And Lebanese people from an older generation, from 1982 to 2000. I should have gone to these places more, man. I should have gone there. I did not appreciate my country enough. Can you believe? Guys, if there's anywhere you want to visit, go visit it. Go visit it. Go visit your country. Go explore your own country. Be a tourist in your own country. Be a tourist because, well, if you're not Israel's neighbor, chances are you'll keep your land. But if you are Israel's neighbor, they will just take it. Like that guy said, if they hurt his father's toe, he will become their biggest enemy. If they take an inch of Lebanon, folks, meet the resistance. يا اخوات الشرموطة قسمكم بآية واحد واحد. George St. Pierre, UFC legend, martial arts legend, MMA star, loves ancient aliens. He loves Baalbek. He's been on the Joe Rogan podcast and talked aliens. Every year, he makes the same post about Baalbek. He posts about Baalbek on his Instagram. Like, look at Baalbek. I love Baalbek. I went to Baalbek. I am George St. Pierre. Oui, 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 le Canadien. Les Québécois, moi, j'ai fait la UFC. Ben, j'ai fait MMA star. J'étais avec Dana White, avec contre la Bella. Anyways. So, he just posted about Baalbek again. 15 hours ago. Like, Baalbek, LB, September 2023. Romans built the temple, but who built the massive platform underneath? These stones are unbelievable. Every year he makes the same bait post. Oh, look, who built? It's aliens that built this. Okay. I just fucking put a comment underneath. I'm like, my guy, Baalbek is being bombed by Israel. You post this photo very often. Please speak out against the violence of Israel. Il faut dire quelque chose, George, spécialement si vous nous visitez souvent. I'm like, you got to say something, George, especially if you visit us often. Like, you can't be, I'm sorry. If you want to post about Lebanon, if you want to talk about our food right now, you want to talk about our historical places, you want to highlight and shout out your vacation in Lebanon. And who puts the stones there? Is it the aliens? I don't know. I'm just a Québécois. I'm just a Canadien. Je ne sais pas. Okay, great. Acknowledge what's happening. Be like, by the way, this beautiful fucking site that I'm at, is currently endangered by the Israelis who literally bombed a few, like couple hundred meters away from it, shaking the fucking earth beneath it, man. Ruining, destroying our fucking ruins, ancient fucking ruins. So, I'm sorry, Georges Saint-Pierre, and he didn't, of course he didn't fight. I got a bunch of weirdos in the fucking replies. You can't be doing this. You can't, like, use our culture and, regardez, oh, maman, regardez, oh, Baalbek, who put them there? Joe Rogan, oh my god, cigars, who would win, a chimp or a man? I don't care, George. GSP, okay, the GOAT. Talk about Lebanon, man. Fucking acknowledge what's going on. Be like, hey, this site that I went to and I loved it and I was shown great hospitality and Lebanon is beautiful. By the way, this ancient site, which I think was built by aliens, I'm not saying me, I'm saying he says. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you got to acknowledge what's happening. Give a shout out to Lebanon. Let your fucking millions of followers know what's going on. Have them know what's happening. Put some pressure wherever they can put pressure. Do something, man. Say something. Don't use my culture for your fucking Instagram likes right now when we're at war and when this specific ancient ruin is at risk, my guy. Like, if it's going to take aliens to make you excited, hey, the alien landing platform is at risk, Georges Saint-Pierre. Where the aliens used to land in Baalbek, that's what they think. Baalbek is as an alien landing pad. Some ancient aliens. Look at this. I'm just going to skip over this. We're going to get copyrighted. This is History Channel. This is what this motherfucker believes. It was an ancient landing pad.
Originally there, before the Roman temple, was this spaceport.
Was the spaceport? Yeah. What happened there, man? Okay. Look at this. Look at these fucking weirdos. And look, I love ancient alien theories. I'll be honest with you guys. I consider myself an ancient alien theorist, perhaps. I mean, I love the whole UFO thing. I will never call them UAP. I love UFOs. I love aliens. Are there aliens? Did they come here? All of that. I love it. I love that shit. No. Feed me all the ancient alien theories. It's fun. It's fun as fuck. As long as you don't go too deep in the rabbit hole. Don't go too deep. Always mind your footing. You know, look from a distance. Don't go. I've been deep in the alien rabbit hole and it almost drove me crazy. But like when you see the visual of like an alien spaceship landing on Baalbek, it just looks, you know, extra stupid. There was a shot where they literally showed a UFO landing. They're not going to show it now. How could you do this to me? David Childress. I love how he talks. When Baalbek, when you went to Baalbek, the ancient aliens. It's not a joke. Here.
place. We don't know why Baalbek was chosen as this specific site. It may well be some kind of special power place.
This motherfucker says that Baalbek is some kind of power place. We don't know why Baalbek was chosen for this alien landing pad, but it was maybe some kind of special power place. What are we doing here, man?
We don't know why Baalbek was chosen as this specific site. It may well be some kind of special power place.
So yeah, this special power place is being bombed by the aliens. By the Israelis, I'm sorry. So yeah, just Georges St. Pierre, just give us a shout out, man, okay? That's all I'm asking. And I've posted the link to the, if you guys want more ancient alien theories about Baalbek, it's in the chat. Asad Abu Khalil. Oh yeah, look, I think we talked about this a couple days ago. The U.S. ambassador in Beirut today stated that the U.S. government asked the Israelis to spare Christian villages in South Lebanon. Please spare the Christian villages. Have your way with the other ones, but the Christian villages, please, leave them alone. That's kind of funny. Chris says, I can hear loud jets over my house. Trying to see if I can hear them. Because I've heard loud jets a couple times here. Oh, I can hear them. I can hear the jets. Let me open the window real quick. You guys are going to be able to hear. I'll try to put a mic outside, but it doesn't capture static. Okay. There is a bit, yeah, there's a bit of a hum here. I'm farther away than Nour and everyone who's in Beirut. I can hear them, but like they're far. But like, yeah, if I can hear them, that means they're extra loud for them, because I don't usually hear them. So if I can hear them, it's bad. Fucking crazy shit, man. This is a report from southern Lebanon.
This mother is carrying the body of her 6-year-old daughter, Yasmina. Israeli bombs pierce her grief. She's also burying her 3 other daughters. This mother is carrying the body of her 6-year-old daughter, Yasmina. Israeli bombs pierce her grief. She's also burying her 3 other daughters, 9-year-old Malika, Zara, 12, and Zainab, 13, along with their cousin, 11-year-old Sadiq. Just absolutely heartbreaking scenes. There's body after body after body. Tiny little bodies. These ones having to be carried on the bed because there's just only parts and remnants and pieces of them left. These are just 5 of over 110 children killed this month. The IDF say they're targeting Hezbollah infrastructure and that Hezbollah are using civilians as human shields. CNN obtained permission from Hezbollah to film in southern Lebanon.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. They got permission from Hezbollah to film.
It is just apocalyptic around here. And to think that, I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, this was a buzz.
Guess who doesn't let journalists do this? Israel. Israel does not allow anyone to get into Gaza. But Hezbollah are the crazy violent animals. Oh, really? Look at that. They let the press come in and fucking look around.
Lively neighborhood with shops, and these are people's houses. And
remember, Israel has to, if Israelis let you into Gaza to film, CNN would have to give their footage to the IDF to approve what footage they're allowed to show and not show. You think Hezbollah's doing that to people?
Now it's just all been turned to rubble. It must be so eerie staying here, and yet you still do see people. You see people in their homes. What are you still doing here?
I stay here.
Why are you staying?
I go where? This is my house.
Are you the only person who stayed, or is there other families who stayed as well?
I know get family. I know marry. You want to marry me?
Huh? Typical Lebanese humor. You know what I mean? Could be a little creepy sometimes, but like, listen, sweet old man. What a guy. His whole city is crumbled around him. His neighbors have left. His building is half destroyed. So where do I go? He's an old single man. He's got no family, no one to take care of him. He doesn't have kids to go to. He might not have nieces and nephews. Where do people go? Where do these people go? Where is he supposed to go? And there's people like him that are in the south, and now South Lebanon is being cut off from the rest of the country with Israel destroying all of the bridges, which we're going to get to. So imagine he was living in the south. What does he do? Now he's living under Israeli mercy. You know what I'm saying? Yusuf says big game. Yeah, dude's.
What are you still doing?
He took a shot. He saw an opportunity and he took a shot. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Here.
I stay here.
Why are you staying?
I go where? This is my house.
Are you the only person who stayed, or is there other families who stayed as well?
I know get family. I know marry. You want to marry me? Huh?
What a guy. He was so smooth with it too. Didn't even hesitate. I have no matter. You want to... He didn't even think about it. He had it ready in his back pocket.
These kids obviously have been out of school for the last 2 weeks since the beginning of the war. And this group now is trying to...
Lemon Mint Cat sends a very generous $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Lemon Mint Cat, and says, I have the same name as one of those darling girls, but she and her sisters won't grow up. This is so awful. I know. I'm so sorry. You know, it's watching people like you that share your name, that look like you, that sound like you, that could be you. It does something to you. It fucking changes you.
Do some activities with them, try to have some semblance of normalcy.
حاسس إنه نحن خايفين ومرعوبين ومشردين.
Notice the tear drop going down her cheek. The fear in her eyes. Oh my God, dude, this little girl.
See.
Look at this little baby. Look at this little baby right here. What you up to?
Sense of normalcy.
حاسس إنه نحن خايفين ومرعوبين ومشردين.
What are you scared could happen?
خايف إنه حما يمثلنا ويستشهد لنا.
This little girl should be in school, you know what I mean? Drawing cute little drawings or doing whatever she wants to do with her friends or something, man. She should not be living like this. God.
This mother is carrying the body of her 6-year-old daughter, Yasmin.
God damn, man. That was a good report. That was a very nice report. Elizabeth Warren gives Lebanon a shout out. Let's go, I guess. Fuck Elizabeth Warren. She betrayed Bernie, accusing him of being a sexist. I'll never forget what you did to Bernie, Elizabeth Warren. You fucking snake. I will never. I was one of those people posting snakes under her fucking Twitter anytime after she did that to Bernie. And again, I mean, now Bernie's also disappointed me, but at the time, oof. Pay attention to Lebanon. Trump and Netanyahu started a regional war in the Middle East, creating a humanitarian disaster, and now the Israeli army has killed over 1,000 people in Lebanon. About 20% of them are kids. Congress should not bankroll this escalating war of choice. Great, thank you. Yeah, Lebanon Cat says, I'm amazed that CNN was even able to get this info and journalism out. I know, right? It's very much unlike them. CNN doing actual good journalism? It is pretty shocking, right? Chloe says, I mean, Bernie is a snake. As well. At this point, he is. But, like, at the time, he wasn't. You know? At the time. CNN report South Lebanon. Let's see if it's longer. They have a full version. Oh, they have a 7-minute version of She gave 4 daughters to the resistance. No, no one should have to sacrifice. And I believe in resistance and all of that, but like these people have sacrificed too much. The whole country has abandoned them. We've left it. We've put the whole burden of defending South Lebanon on the Shia community. This mother has given 4 daughters. She's lost 4. I don't see it as giving. The way they're going to see it in one way, and you know they want their sacrifice to be worthy. No one should have to sacrifice 4 kids for anything. No one anymore. That's it. Guys, storm your capital. Help this mother. Help this mother. If she has a fifth kid, storm your capital so that she doesn't lose her fifth.
This mother is carrying the body of her 6-year-old daughter, Yasmina. Israeli bombs pierce her grief. She's also burying her 3 other daughters, 9-year-old Malika, Zara, 12. After body.
We're going to skip the parts that we saw from the
Nine
other
little
report.
village.
Oh, she's holding on to their sweater.
9 graves they've had to dig in the last 24 hours for just so much pain in this one tiny little village.
She's holding on to their clothes, their like blankies and stuff. Yeah, fuck, man.
The site of the strike was the children's grandparents' house, where they were playing when the bomb hit. It came without warning and wiped out almost the entire family. You can see
A little notebook, a Hello Kitty.
bits of blood across this rubble here. Pieces of books, some shoes. Mohammed is the father of the girls, who he's just buried. They were a tight-knit family. I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't imagine what you're going through today and what went through your mind when that airstrike hit.
يعني صرت اركض انا قمت حافي على حجار وشو اسمه وانا مضروب هون والدمع بينزل صرت فتش شيل اولادي وبي.
I mean, the Israelis say that Hezbollah is using children and using civilians as human shields. Do you think there's any truth to that?
في شهداء من الحزب نحن عائله. نحن عائله. اهل الجنوب ما بيركعوا. لا لإسرائيل ولا لأمريكا اللي عم تدعمهم بالسلاح.
Across the country, the Israeli military is rapidly ramping up its bombing campaign and expanding its ground invasion. CNN obtained permission from Hezbollah to report in one of their strongholds, the southern city of Tyre.
One of their strongholds, Yachirie. Come on, you piece of shit. You're watching people burying their kids. Fucking call it a stronghold and fucking justify what's happening to them. Fuck you for saying that.
At a civil defense center, outgoing rocket fire breaks the temporary calm. Soon after,
we can't film here. This is the Medinit, this is the civil defense.
Israeli military called to warn nearby residents to leave their homes immediately.
لا بدك تعطينا شوية وقت لحتى العالم
Yeah, I'm going to share you the link in the chat.
بغرادة وتظهر منها.
But not everyone has somewhere to go. It is just apocalyptic around here. And to think that, I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, this was a buzzing, lively neighborhood with shops and these were people's houses. And now it's just still remain, pitching up tents wherever they...
No get family. I know marry. You want to marry me? Huh?
Whole families still remain, pitching up tents wherever they can, largely because they lack the means or strength to find a new home. Do you guys get scared? Yeah? What are you scared about? And what do you guys do when you hear these loud noises? Soon after we leave, Israel pounds this area. We asked the Israeli military what they're doing to protect children in this war. I went to the area of Sidon.
Oh, you're asking the Israelis what they're doing, huh? To protect kids? We're not going to listen to that propaganda. And then we saw this part of it. We didn't finish the interview with her.
What are you scared could happen?
لبنان كان ازدهار انتهى لبنان كله كليا يعني ما في لبنان صار وإن شاء الله ما بيصير مثل غزة يعني فينا.
What would you say to the people who have power over this war right now?
شو بدكم فيهم؟ الأولاد ما عم تقدر تكفي علمها ولا عم تقدر تعمل شيء، خربتوا لنا حياتنا.
It's a pain
Amen, little girl.
no child should know. A generation who should have their entire lives ahead of them. Now pulled into a war they never chose. And crushed beneath the violence that engulfs them.
Trying to pick up whatever they can find, man. Like whatever she recognizes, she's just picking up.
Isabel Young, CNN, Beirut.
This is Nabatieh. Lebanon, South Lebanon. Bakeries, everything's destroyed. People live here, man. So you can hear some fighting between Nour in South Lebanon, between Hezbollah and the Israeli Defense Force. IDF. So Hezbollah fighting the IDF, you can hear them in Nour. Let's go, boys. Sorry, I'm sending a message. Whoa. We got a 20-pound donation from Exit 101 from Belfast to Beirut. Holy shit, that's so kind. Exit X 101. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. From all the love to Belfast. That's insane. That's so kind. All our love to you, Exit. Thank you so much for being here and for being in the community. Fucking love Ireland. Love the Irish. That green heart. Love right back at you. And the people, I mean, if anyone stood next to, again, I'll say it, I've said it once, I'll say it a billion times. The only people that stood next to Gaza and they're standing next to Lebanon and that understand, you know, colonialism, it's the goddamn Irish. We love the Irish. I know, but I'm in Belfast. I know the crown's currency. The cursed crown. You shall be liberated from that crown one day, Exit. You shall be free. Sorry for the horrible Irish accent. I need to stop doing accents from the countries where people donate. You will be free. Miles Murphy Cook says, love from Cork to Belfast. All the way from Cork and Belfast. Ireland will be reunified one day. North and south, east to west, from the river to the sea, Ireland will be free. Okay, we've watched this footage. Sorry, people of South Lebanon are facing a reality they're too afraid to say out loud. If they leave now, if Israel establishes a buffer zone inside Lebanon, they may never be able to return. So some are staying, risking occupation or death. Can quickly See if we can read this. Although the city of Tyr has been almost completely severed from the north of Lebanon, Osama and Mustafa decided to stay. They know the decision could cost them their lives, but as Osama put it, I'd be dying in my own land. The young men are only two of Tyr's residents who still walk the streets, frequent the few open cafes, shop in the remaining markets, and watch the sunset over the sea in their historic city. Much of Tyr is a ghost town after the Israeli army ordered the residents to leave on Tuesday. The sound of fighter jets flying overhead or the booms of missiles is nearly constant. I'm here in case. I'm still here in case. I hope it doesn't happen, but in case I have to defend my city from the Israelis, Osama told the National. Self-defense. I'm not doing anything wrong by existing on my own land. I'm loyal to my city. The young men in their 30s identified themselves as civilians, not fighters or members of Hezbollah. We are people who drink beer, sit together, barbecue, and live our lives. It is not about Hezbollah, but when Israel attacks, then of course we stand together, Mustafa added. A fucking man. A fucking man. And if my home is threatened, if my land is threatened, I don't have a gun. I'll fucking get a gun, and I'll defend my land. Who gives a shit? Let's go. In the days following Israel's forced displacement order, Israel has waged a sustained air campaign to isolate the south from the rest of the country with the stated aim of eradicating Hezbollah and establishing a buffer zone south of the Litani River. Israel has severed key crossings between the north and south, accusing Hezbollah of using them to smuggle weapons. Of course, smuggle weapons, all that sort of shit. They're destroying, and we're going to get to the bridges. I've been talking about these bridges for an hour. Literally, it's the next tweet. I got to open up some links. Critical bridges that they're destroying. Completely separating the southern Lebanon from the rest of the country. Yalla, I am clicking the links. Clicking the links. Is it taking me too long to go through these topics? We're almost at 2 hours of streaming already. I feel like I have so much more to talk about. Okay, fuck this guy right now. Okay, so here's a bridge, brother. This is a critical bridge in South Lebanon. This is connecting Tyr, the place we're reading about right now. Sorry about that. Didn't give you a trigger warning. So there's a bridge. More bridges.
كما أفادت وسائل إعلام إسرائيلية بوقوع انفجارات في مدينة إيلات جنوبية إسرائيل بعد رصد إطلاق صواريخ من إيران للمرة الخامسة اليوم. وأفاد الإسعاف الإسرائيلي بإصابة
This could potentially be the same bridge. Reporting from southern suburb of Beirut, Dahya, after the recent Israeli airstrikes. This was yesterday. This is how Dahya looks like. Crazy, man. Jesus Christ, bro. لن تمحو ذكرنا. Look at this motherfucker. That's a nice thing. So it says you're not going to erase our memory. With a picture of Trump doing whatever. I don't know what the fuck he's doing here. It says in Arabic, you won't erase our memory. That's fucking beautiful. Can't believe someone actually printed that and fucking stuck it there. What a G move. Here's an Orthodox church in this Orthodox church in my hometown of Khiam in southern Lebanon was one of 4 churches there and was over 130 years old. It was damaged during the 2024 war and had been undergoing restoration. Now nothing remains of it. They've completely destroyed a 130-year-old church that they already damaged in 2024. Those Israeli fuckers. Politics, yes, they're destroying every single bridge in South Lebanon right now. Every single bridge connecting South Lebanon to the rest of the country. This person here says, my Christian Lebanese friends in Lebanon can't wait to leave. They are so tired of living this way. They can't even look forward to their future or have big goals and dreams. I pray for stability for Christians to move back to their homeland, myself included. Okay, look, I agree with they are so tired of living this way. Yes, they can't look forward to their future or have big goals and dreams. Yes, we all can relate to this as Lebanese people. Our lives are thrown overboard every single 6 months. Like, hey, refigure it out. What? Oh, you got this job. You happy with that? Well, how about this? How about now? You know what I mean? Constant. You can't plan anything stable. You can't make fucking investments, nothing. Everything is constantly a shit show. So, but my Christian friends can't wait to leave. I'm sorry. Even with all the shit that we're going through, it makes me want to stay even more. Now people will say, but Anthony, you have the US passport. You have the option to leave and everything. Yes, that does unfairly give me this sense that like I can stay because maybe I know that I can leave, and people that don't have this exit strategy will try to get out whenever they can. But like, no, this does not make me want to leave. The people I'm talking to don't want to stay. Don't want to leave. They want their country to be more livable. That's what they want. Ideally, no one wants to leave. We just want this fucking shit to end. We want Israel to leave us the fuck alone. Some people be like, we want Hezbollah to go. I have no time for these people right now, okay? Just like Nizar Hasan, who says, under the cover of war, so this is from Haaretz, under the cover of war, Israel's right pushes to expand borders and settle Lebanon. So literally they're saying it, under the cover of war, Israel's right pushes to expand borders and settle Lebanon. It's on Haaretz. There we go. They're using the Iran war as this big old distraction. Oh, look at this. Don't look at over here. We're expanding our borders. So Nizar says, Lebanese liberals will see this and be like, nah, no way. They just want peace. That's funny. Yeah, they don't want any peace. They want our fucking land, bro. They want our land. Anyway, they're going to get it, and they're going to use whatever excuse it is. And as is the case with America and Israel, terrorism is the case. Guys, you're gonna watch. You want a story arc? You want a character arc? You're gonna watch this fucking podcaster become a fucking armed resistance fighter. If they come and take my, like, you know what I'm saying? Is this the arc that I'm on? Is this the story arc of this Lebanese? By the way, this podcast has been through so many random story arcs in our lives. Like, holy shit, wasn't that H3 story arc fun? It was like a random anime. We changed up for like a year and a half, and now the new story arc is fighting Israel. It's crazy. Elijah says, Lebanese President Joseph Aoun, who ordered the Lebanese army to withdraw and refrain from confronting Israel and considered Hezbollah resistance as outlaw, warned that Israel's destruction of bridges over the Litani River marks a dangerous escalation and could signal a prelude to a ground invasion. Oh, you don't think? You don't say. While also obstructing humanitarian access. That's right. No aid can get into the south now. No aid can get out. Ambulances can't get in. Sick people can't get out. People who didn't leave, who couldn't evacuate, who don't have anywhere to go are stuck in the south now. Tangy YRG just became a member. Welcome to the Do Not Warriors, Tangy. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We got 28 new members today. Let's go. Let me update this real quick. We were at 750. We're now at 778. Bam. There we go. Out of 800. It's fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much for your trust and support. He condemned the targeting of critical infrastructure in southern Lebanon as a clear violation of sovereignty and international law, describing it as part of a broader pattern of systematic destruction affecting civilian facilities and residential areas, amounting to collective punishment. Yet, Aoun doesn't order the army to carry out its duty to defend the sovereignty of the country. Here's another bridge. Now they're dropping, they're cutting off from South Lebanon. Extra fragmenting. So this is the Lafa bridge. With Israel bombing bridges above the Litani River, this is from Hadi Nasrallah, they are completely cutting off South Lebanon from the rest of the country, meaning it will be nearly impossible for civilians to evacuate and for rescue teams to enter. We are watching another ethnic cleansing campaign unfold. Guys, I gotta get something to eat. I'm fucking starving. 1 second. I just got some hummus and a little bit of cream cheese. Don't judge me. Still need to have dinner, but like, goddamn, I'm hungry. It's the most stereotypical thing I could eat. I mean, I gotta have Israeli food while talking about Israel, right? Yeah. It's a local delicacy they call hummus. I can't stop fucking cursing them out, man. Can't stop cursing them out. We're not gonna watch this. I don't got time for this. Okay, yeah, this is nice as well. Look at this. New, Israel's defense minister said he ordered an acceleration in the destruction of Lebanese homes and contact line villages in accordance with the model of Beit Hanun and Rafah in Gaza. That's an open admission of intent to committing ethnic cleansing. Isn't that nice? So they have direct orders from Israel's defense minister to accelerate the destruction of Lebanese homes and contact line villages in accordance with the model of Beit Hanun. This is really depressing, guys. And I don't know. I've never been in, I mean, we've been invaded before while I was alive, but I was young in the 2000s, obviously, when the South was dominated by them. And it wasn't that big of a chunk. But watching someone steal your shit in like slow motion and in 4K and you being able to do nothing and you knowing that you're right and you knowing that they're wrong, the whole world can see that they're the villains. We're the fucking victims. Thank you, guys. Can't do anything. It is maddening. It's infuriating. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I kind of wish I was beefing with Ethan and Ela Klein now. Like, motherfuckers, my country is being invaded by your motherfucking country. Do you want to argue Zionism with me? I would love Ela Klein to justify to AB and Lena, whose families both live in South Lebanon, why the IDF needs to control the South. I would love, but AB and Lena, they need a buffer zone, you know? You understand? You wouldn't mind if your families had to relocate just so that Israelis could be safe? It's a buffer zone. It's justified. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, explain it to them. God damn. Okay. Sorry, I had to eat. This made a big difference, by the way. Big old difference. Back to that article. If there's only one person left in Tyre, it will be me, he told the National. Fucking badass. No, they're afraid to leave. No one wants to leave. Mr. Mhenna, the disaster management unit, spends his days organizing help for people displaced from villages of south of Tyre, particularly in the schools turned displacement. So the red displacement zone marked out on Israeli maps designates most of Tyre as a target, but rather than leaving the city altogether, many residents sought shelters in the Christian Minar neighborhood outside Israel's red zone, where churches and streets were filled with families. The day after, they returned to their homes. Yeah, people don't want to leave. People don't want to leave their homes, man. That's why people die, too. One moment, just gotta open the door. Okay, sorry guys. Fucking crazy. Okay. My God, there's so much fucking nothing. All right. There's so much we still have to talk about. Hasan, Justin Timberlake, and Chappell Roan. Goddamn, bro. Okay. 3 more videos. Let's have some fun a little bit with Lebanon. It's not all gonna be depressing. There's this dude called What's Up Lebanon. I've talked about him before. He said, "What's up, Lebanon guys?"
Holy shit! Right now, we are live.
He was at like this. He filmed an explosion. He was around, I guess, a blast in Beirut, and he filmed it and uploaded it.
Holy shit! Right now, we are live from Beirut. This is happening right now in front of us. What's up, guys? This is fucking crazy shit right now. I don't know what the fuck to say. This is insane. This is insane. What the fuck is this shit, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is live from Beirut. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Beirut downtown. Airstrikes just hit right now. Oh. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Very, very accurate. Come on, why do I keep doing this? Great commentary. I keep pressing stop and the whole fucking thing stops.
Holy people on the streets. Holy shit right now. This is in front of my house. Guys, we're live. Holy fuck was this, dude. Excuse my language, but this is intense. Oh shit, man, fuck. Holy fuck, dude. What the fuck? Sorry, guys. Excuse my language, but and then this is it just caught me off guard.
Anyway, so this dude, Mr. Lebanon, Mr. What's Up Lebanon, I just want to show a couple of his videos. Let's have some fun. We at his expense. He wanted to come on the show once. We were supposed to collaborate. He never showed up. His throat was hurting him once, etc. Then I just kind of stopped bothering. And he's like, I don't want to talk politics. And now we're doing a war show. Look at this. I saw this ad that he was doing. It's kind of fucking hilarious. He's selling like beef jerky.
What's up, Lebanon guys? Check out. Here's something new in the market, and you can only get it online. It's called Golden Cuts. What is it? Well, it's dried beef, flavored, not artificially, naturally. We got a spicy one, we got a regular one, and we got the halal version as well. For those out there that are worried about that kind of stuff.
So halal, remember, he highlighted, and we got the halal version for those out there that are interested in that kind of stuff. So he's making sure that this ad can appeal to Muslims. We got the beef, it's flavored, and we got the halal version for y'all that are interested. Okay, halal, remember, this is halal.
Now, guys, these are delicious. I love the spicy one. And the reason I like the spicy one, it's not too spicy, it's full of flavor, and it goes great with what? Just about everything. Now, we got some in my hand right here. Take a look at that. Super yummy, super delicious, and goes great with what? A drink after a long day.
Oh yeah, halal, baby. Keep it halal. Within 30 seconds, he's like, hey, they got some halal options if you're into that sort of thing. The way he says it, if you're into that sort of thing, if that's what you care about. And by the way, the best way to have this is with a glass of whiskey. Let's go, halal. Bismillah.
Cheers, guys.
So it kind of looks like dog food. Is it just weird? Does it look like dog food? I like beef jerky. I like naturally made jerky with like a delicious like rub or like a good salt and cracked pepper thing. Like, fuck yeah, but like, the fuck is this?
And
looks
get
like
yourself
kibble.
on the Golden Cut. Peace out.
And like, who's doing sponsored ads during a war? This motherfucker, look. This was 14 hours ago.
What's up, Lebanon guys? We're here at Israeliana. We're talking about what?
And that's the thing. He says, what's up, Lebanon guys? The first thing he says after saying, what's up, Lebanon guys, no one knows what the fuck he says. I think he says, it's your boy here, or I'm here at this place. What's up, Lebanon guys? That's typically the first thing I understand. Let's try to, what does he say?
What's up, Lebanon guys? We're here at Israeliana. We're talking about what?
Over here.
And good meat. Now, check this out. Nothing falls off. Why? It's not frozen. It's super fresh meat daily, and it's super delicious, and it's super hot, as you can.
By the way, it's got one comment. It's got one comment. Like, no, this guy's nice. I actually think I know this. I think this person might be dating the sister of like my dad's friend. Very random. I ran into them at a movie theater. It was super weird. I'm like, okay, shit. You know what I mean? He's funny. He's nice. Like, he seems like a very nice guy. But like, what? I don't understand how his sponsoring works. I don't understand who's watching his content. He literally has one comment under this video. Like, how is this benefiting the business?
You can see, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Quality product.
He's so goofy. It's the goofiest content, dude. He's making more. Look at this. This was a week ago. This is full out wartime, guys. Full out wartime. Everyone's like, we're afraid to like promote anything.
As you are at home, just like myself, staying safe, staying out of harm's way, we got delivery. And delivery always makes me happy and puts me in a good mood. Now, Eddie's Bonus is hooking up big time. We got the mac and cheese. We got the mac balls. Guys, if you like macaroni cheese balls, these things are killer. I love them. Plus,
4 comments for this sponsored post. One of the 4 comments is just tagging Eddie's Street Food. She probably works for Eddie's Street Food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's getting paid for this. Bless him. Bless him, guys. Bless him. I'm happy that he's getting paid. Someone's got to make money during this fucking war. You know what I mean? But like, what I would say is Eddie's, now's not the time to be sending out food to influencers to try. You know what I mean? You got a fucking guy sitting in his home talking about fried cheese balls when you have people starving in the street. There is a time and place. There is a time and place. Now is not the time and place to be doing any fucking kind of promotion like this, in my opinion. Super tasteless. And for what? 4 comments? What are we doing here?
we got the big burgers in the house. You can't go wrong there. All the mac and cheese you want, all the goodness you want, right here. Eddie's Bonus, hooking you
up. What's up, Lebanon, guys? So anyways, that's a little fun with What's Up, Lebanon. Yeah, I'm sure Joy Tasidis is still up. He's gonna be like, I have to in this economy now have to highlight other businesses and to help them. They're gonna be like, we're helping the businesses now. True, businesses are gonna be hurting now. So is it wrong for someone to like promote a business? We get into this whole what do you do during war, and then that's how we all start. No one makes money anymore because we're all too fucking like, oh, but we are at war. We shouldn't work. It's just fucked. Anyways. Okay, Hasan in Cuba. Let's go. Let's at least get to one of these other stories. I've been talking about Lebanon for 2 hours. It's so hard for me to talk about anything else, guys. I feel so like, you know what I mean? And it's taken so much time, and I feel like I feel like I'm killing my channel by just talking about the news, but like I can't. Someone's got to do it, man. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get to the Hasan stuff. There's so many links. Hello, my enemies. Yes, that guy's. No time to watch Ali Murtada videos. We'll do that another time if you guys want. Exit, you were in Cuba? Really? It's fucking awesome. So speaking of Cuba. Wait, what? This tweet get deleted? Why? So Hasan got in some trouble for saying that like Cubans in Cuba are very different than Cubans in Miami. So first of all, Hasan went with I don't know all the details again, guys. War in Lebanon. He went on a flotilla to help Cuba, to help raise awareness about what's going on in Cuba, show the effects of the American blockade on oil in Cuba, show how people are struggling, try to raise awareness, try to distribute some aid. They went there with tons of food and medicine and solar panels, etc. It's a humanitarian mission to Cuba to raise awareness about what's happening there. For a lot of young Americans that might not know what's happening, or even older Americans, people that aren't following what's happening, that have fallen for like U.S. propaganda about Cuba, etc. So Hasan's mission there is very opening, especially with someone with such a high profile as him, who can reach as many people as he can. It's a great mission. Here he is comparing Cubans in America versus Cubans in Cuba.
Cubans, fucking best people. Okay? So kind, so welcome. Cubans, fucking best people. Okay? So kind, so welcoming, just the best. Just the absolute best people.
Sarah, good night.
Oh my Lord. Okay? Not in Miami. Oh, dude, it's the reversal. Actually, literally like the exact opposite. Like all the good Cubans stayed here. And most of the
That's Hasan's internet, by the way, not mine. Okay, that's Cuban internet.
Most of the ones that are crazy just like flew up there. I swear to God. So March and I were about to discuss. We get into Uber last night. March and I are about to discuss that we're gonna be flying to Cuba, like talking about plans, right? And I was like, March, don't say anything, because I noticed that the dude in the car was a Miami Cuban. I was like, don't, like, I literally went, don't say anything. And then I just asked him. I was like, where are you from? And he's like, oh, Cuba. And I was like, okay. And I just asked him about, like, you know, what his feelings are about what's going on. March actually spat some Spanish at him, okay? And let me tell you, okay, he said Donald Trump needs to finish the job. That's what he said. That was the first guy. And this is like, I guess this was March's first real interaction with like a Miami Cuban. You know what I mean? This was his first ever interaction with a real Miami Cuban, like a real ass Miami Cuban, right? So
It's fucking crazy. A Cuban saying Donald Trump should finish the job while his people don't have electricity to power hospitals and people are dying in hospitals because they can't turn on the generators.
He was like kind of shocked. So March had not experienced that at all. So that was like his first ever inclination. And the guy had no family here. They were all in Miami, right? So like, you know, obviously he was the classic, like, you know, bomb it all, like God sorted out type guy. I feel like there's this it's a very strange predicament. It's a very strange situation. They have this very weird attitude about it. On the one hand, they understand what their families' lives looked like or felt like when there was a little bit of sanctions relief, and like they could send money with ease to their families. You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a.
I don't know who this March person is that he's talking about. I do not know who March is. He keeps talking about March. So Destiny also is going after Hasan for some reason. Fuck Destiny.
The Cuban government actually hit.
I don't have 2 minutes to listen to this fucker. So these are a bit more fun. So this is what people are going after Hasan for now. Like, look, average annual salary in Cuba, $156. Hasan Piker's Cartier glasses, $1,380. It would take the average Cuban 9 years to purchase Hasan Piker's glasses. Oh, gee. It's as if it's a bad thing if a rich person goes to a poor country and wants to spread the wealth. What are you complaining about? That he's rich? Okay. Isn't he using his wealth in a good way? Isn't him going to Cuba? He doesn't have to go to Cuba. He has no reason to go to Cuba. And people are saying he's doing it for money. My guy, Hasan Piker makes a whole fuckload of money every single month. Every single month. He does not need to go to Cuba to make more money. Okay? So, look, rich dude who has nice taste, by the way, and who buys nice things. Look, if I had Hasan Piker's money, $1,300 for a pair of glasses isn't that crazy. Like, it's not that absurd. Of course, it's great. Like, these cost me like $150 with the glasses, the actual like glasses, you know what I mean, the prescription glasses, maybe a little bit more. But like, if I had 10 times the money that I have now, maybe I would buy myself one fancy pair of glasses. You know how long a pair of eyeglasses lasts? I've been wearing these since like 2020. I've had these for 5 years, dude. When I buy glasses, so if you spend $1,300, these glasses can last them 20 fucking years, dude. Like, I'm not even shitting you. So $1,300 for a nice pair of glasses that you intend to keep and wear for a long time, it's not the most absurd thing. And says the man who talks about his watches and who flashes his fucking Rolexes every chance he gets. Why are you complaining about a $1,300 about these eyeglasses, or that someone rich is going to help the less fortunate? It is a good thing. More rich people should learn from him. More rich people should take their expensive Cartier glasses over to Cuba and help people there. Like, I don't understand. Oh, March is his cameraman. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, I recognize him. So yeah, people are making fun of this. So Kenobi quote tweets that and says, the same submissive hogs that constantly defend and lick the ass of every billionaire who could care less about their entire existence wants you to hate Hasan for checks notes buying nice glasses. Exactly. Those same people shitting on Hasan have no problem with Elon Musk. You know what I mean? But they love Jeffrey Bezos. Capitalism is great, but if a rich dude with some nice expensive glasses tries to help someone in Cuba, God fucking forbid, it's just because it's Hasan Piker. People just want to shit on Hasan. We know that's what they're doing. By the way, nice glasses. And it's not, $1,300 is a lot of money. It's like for when you buy something that can last you years, it's not that insane, okay? You spend $1,300 on, I wear my glasses every fucking day, dude. Like, this is, you could buy glasses for cheap. He also could have bought $20,000 glasses, which these aren't, it's not that fucking crazy. Yes, I am going to defend the glasses. I'm going to defend it too. Also, this person tweeted this out. Tim says, people died because you morons threw a giant party and sucked up all the electricity. So this is kneecap through a concert. I guess this is March. Isn't this March right here, guys? So Hasan replies to this and says, you're a fucking insanely indecent person, and you should really think hard about why you're repeating obvious moronic lies that MAGA is spamming on the timeline. Vicious scumbag. Yeah, obviously they're not going to go use up the last of the oil and the gas to throw a fucking party. This must be something that they brought with them. I know they brought tons of provisions, so whatever they did to do this concert isn't taking any electricity away from like a fucking hospital. Okay, so whoever's peddling that bullshit, it's also kind of annoying. What lenses are these? My lenses? Anti-reflection. I can't remember what they were. They're kind of expensive. They're not. They kind of protect you against blue light, but like they're not like those yellow ones. People are also going after Hasan's shirt. By the way, nice shirt. Very One Piece vibes. Hasan's $690 button-down shirt alone can feed a family of 4 in Cuba for about a year. So here's the shirt that he's wearing. Very nice shirt, by the way. I gotta say, Hasan is a very, like, fashion influencer. The dude's got nice taste. Sometimes he overdoes it, but he does have very nice shirts. And he has very nice taste when it comes to, like, this style of shirt. Like, these short. Like, I bought a couple of these shirts myself last year when I was in the States. And I gotta say, I got them because Hasan rocked that shit, and he made it look good. I'm like, you know what? I think I maybe be able to pull one of those off. And I bought myself a couple of shortish shirts. Not as short as this, maybe. They don't look as good as this, not with like the long sleeve. This is a dope fucking shirt, I gotta say. And again, $690 for a shirt, yes, is a lot of money. Dude, I don't think most people know how much money Hasan Piker makes. He makes a lot of fucking money, okay? And I'm not saying this like as like in a weird way, but like he can buy this. This is still, for someone who's as rich as him, $690 is it's an okay price shirt. It's not that crazy, okay? The dude's on TV all the time. He's out going to like events and interviewing people. You can afford to buy a nice shirt. Oh, God damn. Yeah, sorry guys. The connection just fucking jumped off a cliff, just disappeared. The stream just stopped working. Was able to reconnect for like 1 second, and had to shut off my phone, restart it. Looks like it's working now. Is it going to be stable? Let's see. What I was just about to say is that I've paid over $100 for like a Teddy Fresh like jacket. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's a few more $100 for like a nice, classy, high quality shirt from like a designer brand? Like, if I've paid like the most expensive, I think I've paid like up to $50 for like a single Teddy Fresh shirt. Like, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one should be talking about this, okay? Non-issue, just a fucking distraction. By the way, El Karaki, sorry about that, sent a super chat right as I lost my connection. Thanks for your hard work, brother. Here's some money. Thank you so much, El Karaki. Thanks so much for the generous $10 super chat. We appreciate you. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm refreshing my chat just to see if I missed anything. Okay, you guys are back. Oh, you guys are back. I guess I still got 100 people watching? With all that? I thought I was gone for like... I saw 48 people were still watching. Holy shit, I thought everyone left. You guys are still here. Oh my god, thank you. Rahul Hussein says Cartier is a good brand in terms of investment. Oh, I'm sure it is. Lemonman Cat says also, I gotta go, y'all. Please stay safe. Lemonman Cat, thank you so much for being here and for the support. Have a great day. Much appreciate you. So yeah, I gotta say, this is not that expensive. And again, very nice shirt. Like, very nice shirt. Like, legit nice fucking shirt. Tasteful shirt. Also here, Hasan is talking about like having to stay in a 5-star hotel.
Government has very limited resources. And the American government, I was saying, tourism is the lifeline for the Cuban economy as it stands currently. The government has very limited resources. And the American government makes it illegal for Americans to stay wherever they want when they're in Cuba. They have to stay in what they've declared as 5-star hotels, right? I'm telling you all this because, like, even the 5-star hotels are not like, you know, it's not like, it's what the American government has declared 5-star hotels.
Okay? He doesn't
but
want to be
regardless,
I'm gonna put him down.
in comparison, to the situation
let's go.
on the island, it's prosperity pretty much, and experiencing that dichotomy has like definitely fucked me up. Definitely.
My little adorable baby.
Like if I were to ever, I mean, not ever, but like it's what the American government has declared 5-star hotels. But regardless, in comparison to the situation on the island, it's prosperity pretty much. Cuban government tourism is the lifeline for the Cuban economy as it stands currently. The government has very limited resources, and the American government makes it illegal for Americans to stay wherever they want when they're in Cuba. They have to stay in what they've declared as 5-star hotels, right?
Okay, so that's how he explains it. So this person says, by the way, Hasan just broke U.S. law. Oh, and he could face a $250,000 fine and up to 10 years in prison once he gets back to the States. Hey, FBI, get on it. And then he shares a quote from like the U.S. Department of State maintains a Cuba prohibited accommodations list, which bans American travelers from staying at or paying for over 400 government-owned hotels, guest houses, and resorts. And these people are trying to get him arrested. Like, I don't understand the Hasan hate. And like the dude's out there just trying to fucking raise awareness. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, and if you want to say, but he's trying to do it for like, okay, if he gets a few followers or like some attention, it's not like he doesn't have it already, dude. Like, oh my God. Insane. The fact that like, this person is such a narc. It reminds me of the person that tagged like Gold or Ethan, like, hey, Ethan, does this go against your lawsuit against Casey Tron? Because she just mentioned you. Hey, Gold, look at what she said about you. She's defaming you. It's like, oh my God, you fucking pieces of shit. These are such pathetic tweets. Hey, FBI, get this guy. He's in Cuba and he's saying things that are contradictory to what you were saying about Cuba. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, he dropped his documentary, Bad Empanada. I would love to watch that. I would love to watch Bad Empanada's documentary. Let's look into that for a second. We could watch that like sometime this week. Bad Empanada. Because you know he's going to keep that shit real. Ooh, 2 hours. Wow, it's 2 hours long. Fuck yeah. I went to Cuba. Here's what happened.
It's so awesome.
We got a 2-hour fucking documentary. Is this all talking? Okay. Dope. Are these dudes? Oh my God, bro. Do you guys recognize this guy? They're sitting at this. Oh my God, dude. This guy was in the other. Remember when I showed you guys the Iranian guy that went to Cuba and started handing people dog food and cat food? This guy was in a stream, literally sitting on the same bench. This same dude was taking bags of cat food from this other fucking guy. Do you guys remember that fucker? God damn, it's the guy from the cat food. Yo, we might see some of those same people. That's crazy. Okay, we'll watch this. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday night. We'll do a full. We'll watch this whole thing. Yeah? Would you guys be down? I'd be down. Someone needs to remind me. Bad Empanada's hair. Look, Bad Empanada is talking a lot of shit about Hasan Piker, but Bad Empanada might need to take a trip. I mean, hey, if he cares about those things, he might have to go to Turkey someday. Hey. So Ethan Klein, also, you know, obviously obsessed with Hasan Piker, has now posted over 800 plus Instagram stories about Hasan Piker since the beginning of 2026. The two have not spoken to each other in nearly a year. And I love that Ethan had to like come out and like try to disprove that. He's like, I just went through my archive. I counted 15. That's 5 per month on average. Like the fact that he had to go and count. Remember when he was having the debate with Ethan? Hasan, he was like, hey, you've mentioned me like 500 times. And Ethan couldn't believe. He's like, what? No way. And someone had literally logged it and kept track of it. But the fact that Ethan had to go, I just went through my archive and counted. Because at first he probably believed it. At first he's like, oh shit, fuck, did I actually do it 800 times? He's so lost control of like his Hasan derangement syndrome. He had to go in and count like, wait, I need to double check. What a fucking freak. And already 15 stories about someone else in just like 3 months is fucking psycho, Ethan. Leave. The guy doesn't even fucking talk to you anymore. What a fucking psychotic motherfucker, dude. This was Ethan Klein yesterday, his Instagram stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All about Hasan and that trip to Cuba. Maybe they're not all about Hasan. He's just very unhappy that people went to Cuba to spread some fucking aid, okay? Ethan Klein believes in what Donald Trump believes in. If Donald Trump says we got to bomb Iran, then Ethan and Ela Klein say we have to bomb Iran. It's for the good of the world. If Donald Trump says we have to cut off Cuba and cut them off from any oil and people need to die there, Ethan and Ela are going to be like, we agree with Donald Trump because he is our president. You know what I mean? So Hasan Piker goes to Cuba. That's bad. Here are some of his stories.
I was saying, tourism is the lifeline for the Cuban economy as it stands currently.
You could write this better with the little sip of you couldn't write this better with a little sip of espresso at the end. So the fact that Hasan is drinking coffee, drinking an espresso in Cuba is not allowed. You're not allowed to enjoy yourself. You're not allowed to have Cubans are not allowed to have espresso. That's it. They're poor. No coffee. No one can have any coffee there at all. That's it. So this is bothering Ethan. While he sits at home in his fucking basement, obsesses over someone else that is actually on the ground trying to make a difference, raising awareness, distributing aid. Ethan is sitting at home, bitter, jealous, angry, with nothing else, not even his audience left, not even his views. He's got nothing left except then to be bitter about Hasan Piker. So enjoy it, Ethan. Let's see. Let's check their channel out. I know they're live right now. They're probably talking about Hasan. Maybe it's giving them a boost in views, right? They haven't had that in a while. H3 podcast. Maybe they're hoping the Hasan juice. Ooh, 22K watching. Wow, Ethan, good job. 22K. You guys have been struggling to get 17K. Not bad. Good for you. Look at you, 22K. You brought out the whole Hasan thumbnail thing again. Look at his last few episodes. 370K, 350K. Can't even hit that 400K mark yet, Ethan. Can't even hit the 400K. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. When I used to watch H3, they had no problem clearing 1.5 milli. 1.5 milli. Crazy. Chris sends a $2 super chat and says, I'm convinced Ethan wakes up at night yelling Piker. Oh, of course. And what's funny is that, I'm sure he was doing that 2 years ago. He's still doing it now. So bitter that he went to fucking Cuba, huh? Can't stand it. Ethan cannot stand that. That's fucking crazy. What else did he post? He posted another video. Someone asked him to show us his room, presidential suite in his government-mandated five-star hotel. Hilarious. What else? He's got a whole bunch of other... Look at all of these other stories. So they came back a day later or two. So Ethan says, I applaud this man's bravery. He flew from LA to Miami first class, endured a 30-minute flight on coach, stayed one night in a five-star hotel, made tens of thousands of dollars streaming the whole ordeal, and was back in time for March Madness. Truly a socialist icon. What are you doing with your fucking time, Ethan Klein, other than justifying the war in Iran? You fucking sick fuck. Did you know he once considered going to Gaza? That's not even, I don't even understand this funny joke. Like, Ethan and Ela, as Israelis, Ethan is from the region. They should know what going to Gaza means as a journalist. They should know that over 250 journalists have been murdered in Gaza. Someone who's as pro-Palestine and Ethan and Ela, of course we're pro-Palestine. Oh, I love the Palestinians. Of course. There just shouldn't be too many of them, or else they're going to kill us all. So that fucker who keeps on joking about going to Gaza as if going to Gaza is like a meme or a joke. It means death. A journalist in Gaza means death. It is the land of a genocide. And he still makes going to Gaza jokes. He's considering going to Gaza. He shouldn't have never gone to Gaza because he would have fucking died there. Like, I'm so happy that they're losing everything. It feels genuinely because they're pieces of shit that have shown their true face and revealed their true mask over and over again. They really genuinely deserve this. Their podcast deserves the demise that it's facing. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Look, 4 more fucking stories. He's making fun of Kneecap. He's saying these dumb MF. Okay, wait, let me save this one and we can look at it. I can zoom into it. So this one, he says, these dumb MFs went to Cuba to throw a rave for themselves with the last drops of oil on the island. Yes, of course, that's what they did. They went there to help people and raise awareness and distribute aid, but they also used up the rest of the oil for a concert. That's how fucking dumb Ethan thinks these people are. But of course, he doesn't give a fuck. He's trying to score points. against leftists, so he's siding with the Republicans, I guess. You know what I mean? Because these are arguments that fucking right-wingers would make. Who would be upset at someone going to distribute aid in Cuba other than a fucking Republican? Bouncy castle slides for Cuba. So they're not allowed, no one's allowed to have fun. Cubans aren't allowed to celebrate. Okay, that's nice. Don't worry, everyone. He shared Chris Small's photo. Don't worry, everyone. They painted a mural. So even art, you can't do it. Don't make any art. Don't make any art for Cuba. Don't paint. No music. Nothing. What do you want them to do? How should people express their happiness or their sadness? Should people not paint? Is painting a mural fucking wrong right now? Spreading some joy and some color in the streets where there's no electricity, there's trash that's not being able to be collected because there's no gasoline for the trash pickup trucks to pick up the trash. What is so wrong with spreading a little bit of beautiful art and joy in the streets? Oh, look, they painted a mural. You bitter fuck. You bitter Zionist fuck who's got nothing, who's just sitting in his home, in his fucking basement, under his fluorescent lights. What are you doing, man? Go help someone. Go help someone. Spread some good. Donate some money. Do something other than being a little bitter fucker on your fucking dying podcast. Also, he shared another Chris Smalls story. Says, yo, the dichotomy really fucked me up. Sips from tiny espresso cup. Hasan walked briskly back to the 5-star hotel knowing that room service stopped at 8 p.m. There was a filet mignon he was eyeing that would go a long way towards his daily goal of 300 grams of protein. So Ethan using some chat GPT to write some fan fiction. Very nice. Very nice. Totally normal behavior, by the way, from a father of 3 who's 40 years old. Yeah, that's a bit of Ethan's obsession with Hasan. Okay, we covered these. Oh, more. Now, in the midst of a nationwide blackout, Pablo Iglesias Hotel and the Communist Flotilla VIP guests on the dictatorship is the only point in all of Cuba with electricity at this time. The second video shows how the rest of the population lives. These images need to be seen around the world. So nice to see Hasan sacrificing for the people. I mean, my God, it's not crazy to think that hotels sometimes will pay a premium to have oil and to be able to provide electricity for their customers. It happened in Lebanon when there was massive outages of electricity. Hotels would kind of suck it up, spend the ones that could still afford to be open, spent extra money and pay for generators and spent exorbitant amounts of money so that they could provide electricity for their customers. I don't think Ethan has that, understands that a hotel, even in a country without electricity, might go above and beyond, might even pay black market prices for this stuff so that they can remain in business or at least keep their whatever customers. If they have 3 clients in their hotel, they're going to pay black market prices, acquire the oil and the gasoline however they can to do it. Sometimes hotels can afford to do it, but hospitals can't do it. Go fucking figure. But that's how it works. He has like no concept of like anything. He thinks like a child. He literally thinks like a child and like shares things like a child. Like, my God, dude, being a family friend of the Kleins must be fucking sad. Here's a tweet from friend of the show, Overzealots, Isaac Hale, sharing this. This is an old clip of Ethan talking about Cuba. Like, again, this is the man who's talking about Cuba right now. Overzealots says, Cuba understander. Ethan Klein has entered the chat.
Did you know that Che Guevara, was he the Cuban guy?
Che Guevara, was he the Cuban guy? Oh, wow, I did not know it was that bad. Jay of the Dead, hello.
You know that Che Guevara, was he the Cuban guy?
Well, he...
Or was that...
Bro, Che Guevara? Che Guevara? You don't know who Che Guevara is, bro?
That Castro.
Castro was Cuban. Che, he was part of the Cuban Revolution. He wasn't Cuban himself.
Yeah, Che, the revolutionary, he once executed a 12-year-old for being too anti-revolutionary. Shot him in the face, bro.
Yeah, no, he didn't do that. This is what happens when you get all of your news.
Have yet to find a single credible source pointing to a case where Che executed an innocent.
From either Reddit or ChatGPT.
Did you know that Che Guevara, was he the Cuban guy?
Well, he...
Or was that Castro?
Castro was Cuban. Che, he was part of the Cuban Revolution. He wasn't Cuban himself.
Yeah, Che, the revolutionary, he once executed a 12-year-old for being too anti-revolutionary. Shot him in the face, bro.
Yeah, no, he didn't do that.
Oh, twice. Crazy, man. Also, this little fucker This little hemorrhoid went to Cuba. Nour Yassin, also known as Nas Daily, a Palestinian Israeli who was just a Zionist Israeli who's constantly justifying the murder of Palestinians, now the murder of Lebanese people. Little fucker actually went to Cuba as well and had a run-in with Hasan. So look at him, by the way. Just he says came to Cuba for the weekend, became a diehard capitalist. So he's like posting like he's like trolling the Cubans and their current dire state, and like be like, "Ah, this place sucks. I love capitalism." Like he's beaming. He's beaming at the thought that like Cuba is suffering, that the people are suffering. Look how happy this makes him and his fucking Zionist piece of shit girlfriend. Look at that smile that he has being in a country that is currently suffering and gloating about it. You could smile while in Cuba. If I go to Cuba, I'll love to smile while taking a picture. But then saying came to Cuba for the weekend, became a diehard capitalist because of how much he hated it, while other people are there on a humanitarian mission. I don't know. That fucking... I fucking hate this man so much. This guy tried to come to Lebanon, but he knows that he would get fucking... harmed or something because he's a Zionist fuck. He sent like assistants of his to come shoot videos for Nas Daily. He could not set foot in Lebanon. He would not be allowed to fucking set foot here. He sent his little fucking shitty crew to shoot Nas Daily videos that he then did like voiceover for. He couldn't fucking set foot in here, you little fucker. You can try. Then he posted this video of trash not being collected and says, some people see this and think central planning is a good idea. Not understanding that trash collecting trucks can't even go to collect the trash because there's no fucking oil. Why is the video not working? Come on, Twitter video player. What? It just fucking worked. The fuck? Okay, anyways. He posted this video. You just see a trash can, I guess, and trash not being collected. Hasan quote tweets that video and says, I can confirm that this Israeli agent was on the ground. He came up to me at the Havana airport to scream and weird everyone out. People around were worried for his mental health, looking forward to how he tries to chop up the video, wondering what his purpose was. Then Nas Daily responds to Hasan and says, as a Palestinian origin Muslim for hundreds of years, I wanted to make it clear to you that you're bad for the Palestinian cause and your activism is hurting innocents and empowering terrorists. Okay, this is the fact that you're calling them terrorists, you stupid fuck. You've already given away the whole fucking card, you fucking dog. Palestinians want moderate leaders to lead them to peace and coexistence. They don't want you to lead them to another fight while you stay in your 5-star hotels, live streaming, wearing Gucci. All the arguments that Ethan Klein would make. All the arguments that a good Zionist would make, he's making them right now. They don't want you to lead another fight while you stay in your 5-star hotel streaming, wearing Gucci. P.S. You're only strong online. Ethan Klein could have written this. Ethan Klein and Nas Daily, 2 peas in a pod. 2 Zionist peas in a Zionist fucking pod. What a fucking animal, this fucking guy. Going to Cuba just to highlight how much the people are suffering, not thinking that it's because of the fucking U.S. blockade. You're the cause of this, you fucker. And look at this fucking shit. He says, I was also in Cuba, same day. Cuban taxi driver told me, they tell us on TV that we love Iran. Why should I love Iran? I love Cuba. Viva Trump, viva Israel. Please Trump invade us. So this guy's saying that a Cuban cab driver told him, please Trump invade us. I had to respond and say, you do love being an invaded cuck, don't you? Because this guy is Palestinian, but he doesn't mind that Israel invaded his country. He seems to love it. He seems to relish the fact that he's Israeli and that he shits on Palestinians all day. So I just had to leave him a little reply. You love being an invaded cuck, don't you? You little motherfucker. Come to Lebanon, Nas Daily. Please come visit Lebanon and film one of your fucking videos over here. I would love to see what kind of reception you're going to get here in Lebanon. Ya ahla wa sahla. Come and have a good time. Let's have fun. Let's film some fucking nice reels for your fucking channel. How about we do that? Come to Lebanon. The resistance would love to meet you. Anyways, Makuki. That covers the Hasan Cuba stuff. Ooh, also quick Ethan Klein's favorite little new pet. Ethan Klein's new pet. Guam. Wait, so Hasan isn't actually going to be on the float. Look at all of these tweets just shitting on. Again, she's a leftist. You know what I mean? She supports the left and supports the Cubans, a humanitarian. Oh, here's the first one. Wait, so Hasan isn't actually going to be on the flotilla, so she only wants Hasan to go if he's going to be on the boat. If he's not on the boat, it doesn't count. Wait, you're not suffering? You're not spending hours on a boat to get there? That's it. It discounts everything good that you're doing. He's not going to be on the flotilla? What? I thought he was considering going on the flotilla. So, just already fucking complaining then. Listen, I hope these influencers in Cuba do some good somehow. I'm not exactly sure what that will look like, but it really feels more like a clout grab than anything meaningful. They got a bit of clout, but they were able to distribute some money. They're able to distribute some food. They're able to distribute some solar panels. They got a bit of clout. What's the harm? Do you want the people in Cuba to not get that aid just so that Hasan doesn't get a bit of clout? Do you hate Hasan so much? And is your hatred of Hasan so great that it fucking trumps people getting aid, desperate aid that they need? They can't even turn on a fucking light in a hospital. People died overnight in the hospital, like fucking 30 people, dude. It feels like clout chasing. And then look, she's looking because she actually cares. Does someone have info on where the humanitarian aid was donated and from this big influencer Cuba trip? I'd like to know who exactly has been helped. So khalas, it's not even. I want to know names. I want a list of Cubans that got paid by Hasan Piker. Who helped the Cubans? Which Cubans got aid? I need to know who exactly. Do you ask? Are you that fucking diligent with anyone else doing humanitarian trips? Do you ask Ethan Klein to show you exactly where he sent the money when he's like, I sent $5,000 to Palestine? Did you ask him who got that money, Ethan Klein? Or is it just Hasan Piker right now? What's happening? Yo, we got Surfs. The Surfs. We got Lance in the chat. What up, Lance? How's it going? We got Lansing. What they're doing is performative, though, unlike complaining about it, about what they're doing online. Exactly, Lance. They're the actual heroes here. They're the actual humanitarians that are complaining about people that are helping others. It's fucking insane. And then someone actually like shares a link. They're like, this is where they're gonna. I'm trying to find it. Okay, so this person's like, if you're actually interested, I doubt you are. Here's the charity navigator link for Global Health Partners, which Code Pink is providing supplies to. It's rated 91% since it's a 501c3. All their tax filings are public, and you can take a look. I actually am. Thank you. Like pretending that she actually gives a fuck. As if she's going to fucking open this thing and like track where the money went. It's fucking insane. Warning Canadian. Guys, we have the best Canadian in chat. The greatest Canadian. I want a lot of love for Lance in the chat. By the way, Lance, if you're still here, the fundraiser is at over $24,000. It's fucking crazy. Thank you so much again for being here, Lance. What a fucking G. The first 20K is going to go to help feed people. The next 5K is going to go to help abandoned pets, cats, dogs in Lebanon. So let's fucking go. Thank you so much to Lance and the whole community there. So much love to you guys. Much love. So, I mean, girl with a microphone. Can't help herself. Part of me kind of wants to see what H3 is doing right now, dude. Moving on, folks, to the story that you've all been waiting for. Chappell Roan. Chappell Roan. We've been talking about depressing things for 2 hours and 40 minutes. It is time to talk about probably the biggest controversy this week. Forget Israel destroying bridges and separating South Lebanon from the rest of the country. Forget the war in Iran. Forget pets being abandoned in Dubai. It is time to talk about Chappell Roan sending her security, unleashing her security on a little girl. So here, let's read the story from. So I'm just going to tell you the story from the perspective of this football player, Jorginho Frello. I don't know this player. Okay, retired football player, Brazilian, sharing his story. I went through a very upsetting situation with my family earlier today. My wife is in Sao Paulo for Lollapalooza. This morning, my daughter woke up incredibly excited. She even made a sign because she was so happy to see an artist she really admired, or used to admire. Chappell Roan, or used to admire already. What's happening there? By coincidence, they're staying at the same hotel as this artist. During breakfast, the artist walked past their table. My daughter, like any child, recognized her, got excited, and just wanted to make sure it was really her. I'm trying to sound Brazilian. I'm just sounding not Brazilian. So I'm doing a bad Latin accent. And the worst part is, she didn't even approach her. She simply walked past the singer's table, looked to confirm it was her, smiled, and went back to sit with her mom. She didn't say anything, didn't ask for anything. What happened next was completely disproportionate. Just like how Israel responds to any perceived aggression. A large security guard came over to their table while they were still having breakfast and began speaking in an extremely aggressive manner to both my wife and my daughter, saying that she shouldn't allow my daughter to disrespect or harass other people. Honestly, I don't know at what point simply walking past the table and looking to see if someone is there can be considered harassment. He even said he would file a complaint against them with the hotel while my 11-year-old daughter was sitting there in tears. My daughter was extremely shaken and cried a lot. I've lived with football, public exposure, and well-known people for many years, and I understand very well what respect and boundaries are. What happened there was not that. It was just a child admiring someone. I love how they picked like a picture of Chappell Roan with like horns and stuff just to make her look extra evil. It's sad to see this kind of treatment coming from those who should understand the importance of fans. At the end of the day, they are the ones who build all of this. I sincerely hope this serves as a moment of reflection. No one should have to go through this, especially not a child at Chappell Roan. Without your fans, you would be nothing. And to the fans, she does not deserve your affection. So, big old controversy. This football player feels as though his daughter was disrespected by Chappell Roan. She just walked past the table, just gave a glance and be like, oh shit, it's Chappell Roan. And then she unleashed her security guard who went and like berated the daughter and the mom. Like, how could you do this? How could you encroach on Chappell Roan's privacy? Then, a few hours later, while at that concert, she thanked her security on stage.
So, this is our 33rd show of the Damsels tour. I do not know when I'll be going on tour again, so this is the last one. I'm so grateful it's here. What a wonderful.
Damn, I did not know Chappell could fill out like an audience that massive. That's crazy.
I'm so grateful, so thank you. And thank you to my crew and my security and my band and all the...
She had the gall to thank her security, guys. Oh, I didn't cut back to this. She thanked her security. Look at that.
And my security and my band and all the...
Then, the mayor of Rio de Janeiro, the mayor himself got involved and has banned Chappell Roan from ever performing there again. I mean that as long as I am in charge of our city, this young lady, Chappell Roan, will never perform at Todo Mundo no Rio. I doubt that Shakira Brazil would do that. By the way, Frello Jorginho, your little one, is already the guest of honor from the organization in May. So the mayor is like, you ain't welcome here, Chappell Roan. You keep that pink pony club of yours all the way back in Los Angeles, okay? No pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing. No, none of that here, okay? So, again, this has captured the attention of the Brazilians, okay? Big controversy, folks. Insane controversy. And Chappell Roan has finally put out the statement.
Of the
Folks, here's what
story
Chappell had to say.
Of what happened today with... I'm just going to tell my half of the story of what happened today with a mother and child who were involved with a security guard who is not my personal security. I didn't even see a woman and a child. Like, no one came up to me. No one bothered me. Like, I was just sitting at breakfast in my hotel. I think these people were staying at the hotel as well. So the fact that, like, a security guard I did not ask the security guard to go up and talk to this mother and child. They did not come up to me. They weren't doing anything. It's unfair for security to just...
she seems to be at least corroborating the
like,
football player's story that like, yeah, the daughter and mom didn't do anything. Like, they didn't bother her at all. She didn't even know they existed. So like, they did literally nothing. I don't even think the girl like yelled out at her, nothing. I guess she just walked past and looked at her. So according to Chappell, her security guard, or not her personal security guard, not someone that she personally hired, maybe someone from the hotel or something, kind of noticed the daughter looking at them and took it upon himself, decided to be proactive and like, you know what, I'm gonna tell these people to like not approach her. I'm guessing that's what she's saying. She's saying like she did, but like what she's saying is corroborating that the little girl did nothing to bother her. She didn't even know that she was there.
A security guard who was, they did not come up to me. They weren't doing anything. It's unfair for security to just assume someone doesn't have good intentions when they have no reason to believe because there's no action even taken. Like, I do not hate people who are fans of my music. I do not hate children. Like, that is crazy. I'm sorry to the mother and child that someone was assuming something, that you would do something, and that if you felt uncomfortable, that makes me really sad. You did not deserve that.
So solved. I mean, pretty much solved at this point. I think it's pretty clear what happened. Some kind of misunderstanding. Now, Chappell has been pretty public about not loving, like, being famous, or like not loving the attention, not liking people walking up to her. Almost like there's this video that is going viral on Twitter now of like her walking at an airport and pointing at someone that's filming her. She tells her security guard, and then he's like walks towards them. So people are saying, is this what might have happened at that hotel? Like, she saw the girl, she just points at her security guard like, yo, these people are looking at me, go get them. Like, is this what happened? So people are saying that like, hey, she definitely probably sent someone after her. Yeah, this is the picture of the girl before she got yelled at. Like, people are talking about it like she died, but like, this was her moments before with a broken heart. Like, guys, she's fine, okay? She didn't get an autograph from Chappell. She didn't get a picture with Chappell. The security guard was mean to her. Obviously, this is a sweet little girl. She should have been happy. She should have gotten a picture with her idol, okay? But like, to post a picture like moments before heartbreak, it's like, come on, yo, what are we doing here? What are we doing here to get sympathy for the girl? Like, it's okay. Now, how do I think this whole thing was handled? I think this whole thing was handled horribly. I think Chappell Roan, instead of making a lazy-ass video in your bed, just try to get in contact with this little girl. Try to get in contact with her, not because of what her dad said, not because of what the mayor said, but because of this little girl. Like, you made this little, ultimately, even if it wasn't you, your security guard made this little girl cry. She just wanted to meet you. She just wanted to like smile at you or something. Okay, you posting a video in like your hotel room like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean any offense to this girl. No, make a little special thing. Send her a little package. Make a personalized video where you say her name. Maybe say a little something in Portuguese, invite her over to another show. You got to make things right by the little girl. For this little girl. Not for the parents, not for anyone else. It's Haram. She's sweet, she's innocent, she's been embroiled in this whole thing now, okay? I would say just make an effort and reach out to this. It's like when the people are at baseball games and like someone jacks the baseball from like the little boy, and then the baseball players will like invite the kid for like a season, and they'll give him all this merch and they'll sign stuff. You have to now make it up to this little girl, okay? Again, the dad was a douche. I don't know. Actually, the dad wasn't. If you made his daughter cry, I also will defend the dad. Like, it is pretty, like, I understand why the dad also thought that, like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you make my daughter cry? She just fucking walked past you. Of course, the dad is going to assume that Chappell Roan sent the security guard. He's not going to assume that he just did it on his own. So no one was wrong in this case. I think the mayor just kind of went crazy. The mayor be like, I am banning Chappell Roan. It's like, okay, that's a bit much. The dad has every right to be like, yo, I'm a famous football player. I've been around famous people. I've never seen this before. You kind of overdid it. Fair point from him. And he's seeing his daughter cry. Dads are going to defend their daughters no matter what. 100%, the dad did nothing wrong here. He's like, hey, I would have done the same thing the dad did, to be honest with you. If I had a daughter and she walks past a celebrity, and then that celebrity security guard makes my daughter cry, that celebrity is going to hear a couple of stern words from dad. No exception. The dad did nothing wrong. Chappell, apparently, if you're going to have security guards, you have to at least kind of give him a code of conduct. Like, yo, I'm not cool with this, but I'm cool with this. At first, she had something she posted something about boundaries, then she deleted it. That's right. She had posted something about like, hey, I have boundaries. I think she then deleted it. Just a few minutes in. Let me see if I can find it. Chappell boundaries. Let me see if I can find it. It might not have been a real story because people fake Instagram stories now. Chappell Instagram. God, they're so annoying. Okay, so I don't know if this is real. It has not been corrected. No one has said that this was a fake thing, so I think this is real. So yeah. So she must have deleted this. Yeah. So Breaking Chappell Roan has responded to the breakfast incident on Instagram, then instantly deletes it. So at first, what she said was, I have seen the recent backlash and I have been receiving a lot of messages about the situation. I want to start by saying that I have always been very clear about my boundaries. When I am on stage performing in drag and at work events or doing press, I am working. Outside of that, I am not in work mode. I'm a person and I'm allowed to exist privately. I just woke up. I deserve my space, especially in moments like breakfast. I don't play about my breakfast. Again, I don't think this is real because this directly countered fucking Haida. Contradicts the video that she put out. This does not take away from the gratitude and love I have for my supporters. I appreciate the people who respect boundaries and understand that admiration does not equal access. Respectfully, please understand that boundaries are not personal. They are necessary. Good night, Chris. Now, again, if this is real and there's no community note saying that this is fake, I agree. Look, celebrities need to have boundaries. The concept of like having no privacy and everyone is allowed to have, the way she said it, access to you anytime and everywhere just because you're famous. No, like that also, people should respect celebrities. Like I once saw Patton Oswalt at a Captain America, The Winter Soldier early screening in Washington, D.C. He was on the escalator and I remember being down. I'm like, hey, I'm a huge fan of yours. He says, thanks. I'm like, can I take a picture? He's like, actually, I'm with my dad right now. Like, is it cool if we don't take a picture? I'm like, hey, fucking thank you, man. Awesome. Don't worry about it. He's like, hey, love your shirt. I'm like, thank you. I went home. I tweeted about it. I tweeted like, hey, I asked Patton Oswalt for a picture. He said no. Totally cool. He liked my tweet. It's fine. Like, you know what I mean? He shouldn't. He's there with his dad to watch a movie. I thought I'd take my shot. Like, hey, I'd like a picture with Patton Oswalt. He said, hey, I'm with my family. Can we not? A little embarrassing for me, but then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And then I've never asked anyone else for a picture. Actually, I did. I lied. I did ask. And I got him. Folks. But anyways, so, but just don't make the person cry, okay? And make sure your security understands, like, hey, just whatever it is you want to do, tell them, okay, look, if you see someone staring at me, tell them to stay away. If you see someone getting too close, ask for this. I don't want anyone near me when I'm eating. Or just make it clear to them. This seems to contradict the video. So this makes me believe her video less, to be honest with you, because she's saying I need privacy. People can't have access to me. Now she's like, I didn't know. I didn't even know these people were there. It kind of makes it seem like she knew. Jay says, I saw Chappell at the airport, and when I asked her for a picture, she spit in my face and pushed me to the ground. I love those memes. Yeah, so anyway, this person talked about meeting Chappell Roan 2 days ago. She's like, this girl met Chappell Roan 2 days ago and talked about how nice she was. And when she asked for a pic, a security guard came up to stop her, and Chappell said, no, it's okay. And they took the pic, but you all want me to believe Chappell sent her guard to an 11-year-old girl.
Hizo contacto visual conmigo y como que, pero como muy sonriente y como muy tierna. De hecho, como su mirada no fue en ningún momento así como cara de what the fuck o cara de pesada o como mirando hacia otro lado. De hecho, salieron como
Okay, this is how long is this?
movidas.
A minute 37 in Portuguese? No, ma'am, I'm sorry. But anyways, this person said that Chappell was very nice. And look, it does seem like Chappell has this pretty close-knit security that's like, hey, are you okay? Like, she's made it clear she doesn't like, she wants her privacy, okay? She wants her privacy. Again, it's something to think about when you're becoming famous and when you live in the limelight, like, you know? You're going to have to give that up at some point, but she shouldn't have to become, you know, just open book. Yeah, everyone, yeah, like, come in, whoever wants a picture or whatever. She has the right to refuse that. Guess I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go check on Demi and see if I have time to do the Justin Timberlake story or if we skip it for next. Pink Pony Club. Ooh, Squilly Liz says my little brother is living in Brazil. Guys, we're going to postpone Justin Timberlake. Also, I don't think I have enough videos. I think there's a lot more videos that I don't have of Justin Timberlake. It's been 3 hours. I'm tired. The Lebanon stuff took way longer than I thought it would. I need to find a way to make it shorter. I don't know. I spent 2 hours talking about that, and then I only had an hour for everything else. So I'm sorry. We will cover Justin another time. I'm going to remove him from the thumbnail and stuff. And Chappell Roan incident. Guys, no stream tomorrow. I will be back on Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here today. To everybody who gifted memberships, to everybody who became a member, to everybody who sent in a super chat, to everybody who was in the live chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure to like. You can't postpone. Justin Timberlake is going to ruin the world tour, you think? We'll do it next time. Victoria says, best break audio I've heard ever. I know, right? Thank you to Nour and Nadim for making this. To everybody who was here, thank you so much. I very much appreciate you. Love you all. Off tomorrow, back on Wednesday. We're gonna cover. We'll try to watch. We'll start with Justin Timberlake. We'll get that out of the way. Then we'll try to see. Maybe we'll watch the Banana Cuba documentary. We'll have some fun. Jay of the Dead. Yeah, sorry you came in a little bit late, but you get to watch it all now. You get to watch it all on replay, guys. Wait, Obscuria says you guys completely disappeared from my subs. I had to manually come to the channel. That's crazy, Obscuria. Were you still subscribed or were you unsubscribed? I'd be curious to know. I'm glad you're here now. Now you remember us. Now you can come back. Guys, love you so much. See you all on Wednesday. Have a good night. Thank you for the support. And as always, do not worry.